Here's my 2026 season preview. 4 Downs form.
Oh, hey. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey.
It's me. It's Em. It's Ireland, and we are doing a little Before the Growl here. What is going on, Ireland? What's happening?
Mace, is it still unbearably hot there?
It is. It's very hot today. It's a hot summer Tuesday.
Man, it's perfect here. 81 degrees.
Oh, that is perfect. That is perfect. Well, good for you.
I have a trivia question for you guys.
Okay.
And I did not vet this trivia question. It is given to me by Mark Cates.
So it could be
if
wrong?
it's wrong, then talk to Mark
Then
Cates
blame
about
Cates.
it.
Okay, got it.
All right. What is the actor that has the only actor to open a #1 movie in 4 decades?
My
4
guess
decades.
would be off the top, Al Pacino.
And then once you have the guess, then give me the movies you think it is. And I'll tell you Al Pacino is wrong.
Al Pacino's
Okay.
wrong. Okay, 4 decades.
So ask the question again.
What is the only actor, who is the only actor, to open a #1 movie in the box office in 4 different decades?
So, Mace, I'm thinking it's got to be 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s, or do we go
Yeah, I
90s, 2000s?
Thinking Harrison Ford?
Well, that's a good guess.
No?
That is incorrect.
Em's got a no look on her face.
But feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
okay, yeah.
Like,
So
that's
Harrison
the
Ford.
point.
Okay, Harrison Ford. Who else? Samuel Jackson has done. I don't know if
All
it's 4 decades, but
All right,
he's been around a long time.
I've got a guess.
Okay.
Because I think, Mace, if Cates is just coming up with this now in 2026, that we're going too far back. So think 2020s, 2010s, 2090s.
How about Robert Downey Jr.?
No, the guy I'm thinking is DiCaprio. Because wasn't Titanic in the 90s?
Titanic was in the 90s.
I think it's 96 or 7.
Okay. Mace, when was The Departed? Was that in the 2000s or the 2000s?
2000s. Wolf of Wall Street also in the 2000s.
What's the
Is it DiCaprio?
2010 one?
It is DiCaprio.
It is DiCaprio. Okay, so
Okay.
now we got to figure out the movies.
And
Okay.
again, this could be like, this is just the one.
Is the one from this decade one battle after another?
Yes.
One battle. Okay.
All right, so we're missing the 2010.
Titanic is for sure, right?
Yes. And The Departed is the 2006 one.
Brian, you
So,
can.
how about-
who's jumping in from the next
Wait a
room?
minute. Wolf of Wall Street, was that in the 2010s?
Yes, there's a Wolf of Wall
Is that
Street.
it, Em?
That is not the one that Mark Cates gave me.
Okay.
It might
trying
not
to
have
think.
opened at #1.
Revenant,
Inception.
Mace?
What about Inception?
It is Inception.
Oh,
way to
Inception
go,
was
yes.
in like 2010. So
By
like
the way, I
just
got a
into
bunch
it.
of help from the room over there. They're whispering it in my ear. Thank
Well,
you.
that's not the point.
Thank
you guys
you,
are on
Jonathan.
for the growl
Yeah.
back there, guys.
Well, they're kind of they're on it.
They're on the team.
It's so weird because every once in a while somebody will say something in my ear, and I'm like, "Where'd that come from?" Oh, it's
Who
coming
is
from that
that?
other room.
It's coming from the kids in the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought I my first initial guess when I did it was Tom Cruise, because why would
Oh,
somebody
sure.
say that to me? Because they would want to prove that Tom Cruise is that good.
Yeah.
But I think Tom Cruise missed one of those years. Because maybe the 90s he didn't have one that opened.
The other name that popped in my head, Mace, was Michael Douglas. Because remember,
Oh,
he
yeah.
in the
yeah.
like,
Wall Street and
well,
Like I said, I just trusted Mark Cates that he is telling me the truth, so it could be wrong for all I know. And
although
I'm sure
Michael
the chat
Douglas
will tell me.
hasn't had a hit recently.
no, he
Yeah.
is not.
But 4 decades could be any 4
Oh,
decades.
sure,
And
sure.
you
I
could
mean,
also
he's
skip the year-
definitely
decade.
had them.
But-
Although, whatever #1 movies? Wall Street would be a #1 movie. I'm trying to think what else for Michael Douglas.
The one with Glenn Close, Fatal
Fatal
Attraction.
Yeah.
probably.
Do you think it
Um,
opened #1, or do you think that was just big? Because it could have opened against, because it was
Boy,
a summer release.
It was huge.
Was
I know.
Romancing the Stone a #1?
Oh,
movie?
yeah, sure it was.
Okay. Also,
Love Romancing the
separate
Stone.
thing, but with Leonardo DiCaprio, there was a debate on the Bill Simmons show about who is the better, bigger actor,
Mm-hmm.
Leo or Matt Damon.
Oh,
It's
Leo.
And
Bill
Damon's
put up a solid case for Damon, but that Damon does more and so has more breadth of his work.
Right.
So has done funny, has done comedic, has done
Yeah,
serious, has
sure.
done. He just works more than Leo does, which means he also does some worse movies.
Correct.
I think Leo has very few bad movies, but he also kind of stays in a lane and doesn't have the breadth of work.
Yeah, I
that
mean,
Matt
I
does.
think if you're talking about bigger movie star, you're talking about DiCaprio.
Like, I think
He's an
DiCaprio
old-fashioned movie star.
Can launch a movie on his name.
Yes.
So
but
this
Killers didn't make that much money.
This is interesting. I just Googled Michael Douglas movies to open number 1 at the box office.
Mm-hmm.
Basic Instinct in 92.
Right.
I don't even remember this movie. Don't Say a Word
That does not ring a bell.
in 2001.
No.
Okay. Wall Street,
Yep.
2010. Wall Street Money Never Sleeps. That was a sequel in
It
2010.
was a terrible sequel, by the way.
With Shia,
And then-
right?
Yeah, with Shia LaBeouf.
And then Ant-Man in 2015.
Oh, right.
So-
He was an ancillary character in Ant-Man. That's
So
right.
Mark Cates is wrong.
No. He doesn't have 4 different decades. He's got the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah,
so no
that's it.
2020s.
Yeah.
Oh, because
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
But I can't believe he didn't have a number 1 movie
It
in
was
the
pretty bad.
80s. He was in so many movies
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
the 80s.
he was an 80s guy, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I was semi-convinced. I think it's Leo as well, but I was listening to Bill's argument about Matt Damon.
Right, sure.
But I do believe that Matt Damon can't open a movie number 1 by himself. I think he's a great actor, but I don't think he can carry it like I think this is
Christopher Nolan is
the
the one
star.
that opened
yes.
the Odyssey right
But
now.
I think Leo in most cases can open a movie pretty big.
Sure.
But I will say PTA had a huge thing to make One Battle After Another big thing. And like I said, Killers wasn't number 1.
Killers of
was
the
a
Flower Moon.
Scorsese, Robert Downey Jr. and not Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio movie, and it did not do well.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
Mace, Michael Douglas has been in a lot of movies that I'm surprised they didn't open number 1. Romancing the Stone, Traffic. Didn't Traffic win Best Picture?
Traffic won
But
Best
that doesn't
Picture.
mean that it's
yeah,
gonna be
but it
box
didn't
office,
necessarily
yeah.
get
The
big.
American President was a great
That
movie.
was great
Yeah.
movie.
How
I
about
love
this,
that.
Mace? I would have bet money this was a number 1 movie, but it wasn't. The China Syndrome.
Oh, that was huge.
In
like 1977,
1979.
I
right?
think I've
Or
seen it.
79, right in the middle of the 3 Mile Island meltdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the China
Jane-
Syndrome about?
It's about a nuclear meltdown. Jack Lemmon is in it, running
Jane
the ship,
Fonda is a TV reporter, and Michael Douglas is her cameraman.
Okay.
and they're inside the
nuclear
thing as it's potentially going to melt down. It's a really good movie,
Interesting.
and timing wise, it was right around 3 Mile Island.
Okay.
All right, there you have it. There's that's an interesting conversation. Oh,
and
God.
who knows if Mark Cates is exactly right or not?
I see. Yeah, exactly. I see Morales lurking in the next room, which means it's Live Imaging Tuesday. John, does that excite you?
Always, you know me.
Yeah, always.
Hot Summer
Always.
Tuesday. Live
Hot
Imaging
Summer
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Coming up next. Mason and Ireland on the radio, on the app, and on the YouTube.
Important entertainment. That's our goal. And here in LA, we've got iconic voices in championship teams to talk about every day. We're an independent company, and our founder, Craig Karmazin, has kept us hyper-focused on 3 things that matter: the fans, our advertising partners, and our teammates. Whether it's a great breakdown of last night's game, figuring out who has to pay up on a bet, or something fun on social, we want you to enjoy it. So no matter where you're listening, on 7:10 a.m., the ESPN LA app, TuneIn, iHeart, Odyssey, or watching on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Thanks for being part of this with us. You're not just listening to the story, you're part of it. ESPN LA, LA's mega sports station.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Rich Eisen here. Running a small business means every hire matters. A bad hire costs time and money, but the right one helps your business grow. The challenge? Finding that person without sorting through resumes. That's where LinkedIn Hiring Pro comes in. It screens candidates so you can focus on conversations with qualified talent. With Hiring Pro, you can hire with confidence and build the team you need. Join the 2.7 million small businesses using LinkedIn to hire. Get started by posting your job for free at linkedin.com/Eisen. Terms and conditions apply.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
But you could do group if you wanted to.
Well, I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to, so I don't do it.
So that's never been happening.
Correct. That's not been happening
No
in the
group
last
activity.
Not for 25 years.
But in your day, you did.
In my day, John.
In my day.
Back in my day.
12 o'clock on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Welcome to Mason and Ireland.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing I bring out of you, Mace.
What's that?
You deep down like to get naughty. Like the
a
conversation.
Little, a little, yeah, I do. As they say in the promo, I'm not a prude.
And I like to go there.
I know you do.
Yeah.
You go there all the time. You
Chris,
live there,
I think Mason is a prude. I think if you and I are going too far into the sex stuff, Mason reels us back.
We were
in.
just talking about group sex. I don't know what.
See, why do you have to? You're like Dieter. You're saying the
Well,
bit.
no, but
we're
Ireland's
just like the
saying
double
you're
entendre.
Ireland's still sticking with I'm a prude, and I'm like, no,
I'm
not.
asking Morales if he thinks you're a prude.
Yeah.
I think you're a freak in the sheets.
There you go. Bobcat in the sack. Exactly right.
I made that reference this morning.
Did you?
Well, because we call Geeter the Golden Schwanz. Meanwhile, let's do it. The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. Your Tuesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
What
Oh,
is
hey,
up?
Mace.
Yo.
You know, we were having that debate last week. How did the growl start?
Oh, yeah.
And many listeners have said, we just stole it from the Congos because we've been playing this song to open the show forever.
Oh, is that how it started?
It was from the Congos. I forget what that song was, but you're right.
Was it
we
the song we're playing?
Oh, that's the song. Yeah,
Come
we
Go
did
With Me,
growl
right? Or
from
something like that?
Yeah.
Come with me now.
Come with me now, yeah.
Come with. I guess that's where the growl came from.
Really?
Yeah, all these little. We call them benchmarks, Chris.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
little
Thank you,
benchmarks.
yeah.
You know what they are? Have you done radio before? They're called benchmarks.
Just a few days.
Yeah. So how's that? Here's the thing, Ireland. When you ask me how I'm doing, I say best day ever. When you ask Chris Morales, he says,
I didn't say.
There's a lot
I said there's a lot going on.
Is there what's going on, Chris? How can we help?
Let's
A
share.
lot of budget stuff, a lot
budgets?
of meetings.
Yeah.
You just sent me something to record, Chris. I'm happy to oblige. I'm happy to make your life easy.
If you want to do it on air just to make your life easier, go ahead. I don't mind.
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Three,
go
two,
ahead.
You're
Yeah,
ready. Go
let's
ahead.
do it. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, hold on. Brian, are you recording?
It's always recording.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're going to let people in behind
Yeah, let's
the
do the
scenes. All right,
spec
here
on
we
the
go.
air.
Yeah.
Coming in 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's John Ireland, the radio voice of your Los Angeles Lakers, and of course, host of Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. The New Jersey patch partner of the Lakers is Albert. Albert, your personal financial assistant. We love Albert at ESPN LA. Can't wait to have him part of the Lakers basketball broadcast on ESPN LA and the Lakers radio network. A world-class partnership for a world-class championship team. Albert, helping bring Lakers basketball to millions of fans across Southern California on ESPN LA.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That is very
And
professional.
here's the thing. He kind of lost himself in the copy there for a moment.
You thought so?
No, because I know I sent him the copy.
Oh, okay.
But then he recovered and made it even better.
Oh,
that's
there you
a
go.
world-class professional
You know what you call
person.
that? A save. I'm like Tanner Scott.
One take, Ireland. One take, Ireland. That's I haven't had a one-take read in a long time.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. Well, the days of one-take reads are over for me.
It's your summer
Let's pick it
days.
up there, as I like
Chris,
to
how
say.
is the Morales Morning Show going?
Today we had Geeter in. It was we had a lot of fun.
Boy, Geeter's everywhere, huh?
It's the summer of Geeter.
He's doing great. He's doing great. And
It's
Trudell's
Geek
good.
City, as I like to say.
Yeah, but again, he's really hung up on this thing. When he did Rams Revealed last week with Cappy and Emily, by the way, I listened to that.
Yep.
2 hours. Emily was it was 3 hours. Emily was the star.
She's so good.
So good.
So
On air,
good.
I mean.
Yeah.
The star.
Yeah.
Made more deep Rams conversation points than both of them combined. But Emily said at one point to Geeter, you said he's not on the edge enough,
He's
right?
soft. He doesn't
Yeah.
have enough edge.
He doesn't have enough edge. That's sticking with him.
I think Geeter is trying to find his way. He actually will be fine once he's got a few innings under his belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he should stop trying to be a nice guy to everybody.
Well,
Take it
on our
just
show,
go
he,
at
he
somebody.
goes too far. He takes the bit too far.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't.
what's an example?
Like, so for instance, I think I might have told the story already, but maybe that was just John. We had Dr. Clapper on a couple months ago.
Okay.
Dr. Clapper was talking about surfing near Santa Onofre.
Okay.
And if you surf near, because, Geeter's a big surfer.
Yes.
If you surfer, Clapper said, if you surf next to Santa Onofre too much, you might end up with a third testicle.
Oh.
We all laugh, ha, ha, ha. Then Geeter goes, oh, well, if you have a third testicle, does that mean you have more? And instead of maybe saying, more stuff,
Yeah.
he just went ahead and said a slang word for that.
Kidding me.
Now, luckily, we were in the digital
All
hour.
people, Chris McGee,
Yeah.
violating rules.
Oh, no, he's a dirty boy, Geeter. He's a dirty, dirty
He is
boy.
a dirty boy. That doesn't come across when I'm watching the old Sportsnet LA, Access Sportsnet Los Angeles. What are we calling that now? Access Sportsnet.
No, isn't that Dodgers? Spectrum Sportsnet is Lakers.
Spectrum
Yeah.
Sportsnet is Dodgers.
No, what's Sportsnet LA? Isn't that Dodgers?
That's Dodgers.
And
Access
Spectrum
Sportsnet.
Sportsnet is Lakers.
Yeah.
Access Sportsnet's the show.
I mean, we watch all of it.
Yeah,
I mean, no matter what it's
you
called.
see him
We watch
before.
it.
Emily, is this text you just sent me serious?
So it's not official. It is rumored, favored.
Okay.
But you guys saw yesterday that Tampa Bay Buccaneer star defensive tackle Vita Vea
Yep.
officially requested a trade from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
There's
And-
no way the Rams are getting this.
Come
The
on.
Sporting Tribune is saying that the Rams are favored to be able to get him.
Wow.
Wait a minute. So we could have Vita Vea, Miles Garrett, and Aaron Donald?
Oh, man, turn out the lights. That's over, man. That
Jeez.
party is over for
And Mace,
everybody.
they already had Braden Fisk and
Byron
Brian
Young and
Byron
Kobe
Young,
Turner,
yeah. And
yeah.
I mean, wow.
Yeah. Boy, that would be unbelievable.
They're
I mean-
they've basically turned into the Dodgers.
For all intents and purposes, yes. Now,
And this is like basically from like odds are, but I feel like the odds might know a little something about
See, if
this.
I'm the Seahawks or the Niners, I make sure this guy doesn't get to the Rams.
although
I
I will say that there are many rumors for many teams, including the Rams.
Okay.
Like I'm
That
seeing
makes more sense.
Niners as a potential
Yeah,
landing spot.
how much of a head start do the Niners and the Seahawks want to give the Rams? They get this guy, and I mean, he's the best defensive lineman on Tampa Bay.
Oh yeah, yeah. God, that's amazing. And then you had Aaron Donald. Holy hell! Now it's interesting because tomorrow we're going to be at training camp. Actually, we're expecting to talk to Miles Garrett, which is cool. And I'll tell you, the Rams right now, before this, and even before Aaron Donald, I think have the best defense in the National Football League, and Pro Football Focus backs that up. Number one defense. This is before Aaron Donald, and if this Vita Vea thing happens, before that.
and by the way,
already
they
number
might
one
have the
defense
number
in the
one
league.
offense.
Then they,
I mean,
they
look,
do.
between Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua and Kyron Williams and Matthew Stafford and 3 tight ends, and I mean, if they
you're
stay
shorting
healthy,
us on tight ends. We've got more than that, John.
if
we
they-
have 18 tight ends.
I think
Yeah.
we have 5, right? Since we
he's-
drafted Max Clare.
McVay leads the NFL in playing 3 tight ends,
Correct.
3 tight end sets.
13
So
personnel.
I mean, you're Mace. This is going to be the greatest investment. You know, you always talk about. I have 3 friends that have Rams season tickets, and they're all happy that they bought them.
Yep.
But they all say something along the lines of, and I think you've said this. It's their biggest check they cut, other than their mortgage.
It is.
And to me, this is when it's all worth it.
Oh, yeah.
They have rewarded you with basically an all-star team.
Right. Well, if you think about it, we bought season tickets for 2016 when they first got back here at the Coliseum,
So
and
smart.
we had the woeful Jeff Fisher as head coach, and Case Keenum was our quarterback, and we suffered through one season. Then McVay got here. It has been a friggin' glorious 9 years. I mean, it's been unbelievable since Sean got here.
You couldn't ask for more.
No.
They do everything every year to go all in. In the year that they had a year that they didn't expect at the 5-12 season because of injuries, because of the Super Bowl hangover, all that good stuff. But like, it felt like they learned from that.
Yep.
And they only got better after it. It doesn't seem like a team or an organization that is content to wallow in mediocrity. They're consistently striving to be better.
The chips are in the middle of the table.
They're going to be favored. I mean, none of us are predicting them to run the table to go undefeated, but they're going to be favored in every game. Maybe not at Seattle at the end of the season
Maybe
if
not.
McVay sits everybody.
Right.
But every other game, Mace, the other 16 games, they're going to be favored.
Morales, last year I think your prediction was
14-3.
14-3. What is it this year?
So it's 13-4. I know, original.
Okay.
That's what I am. That's where I am too, Chris.
So how about this? I want your opinion on this.
Yep.
So tomorrow is Chalk Talk for partners
Chalk
at
Talk.
noon when you guys go on the air from camp.
Cool.
I did Les Snead last year. DeMarco and I interviewed Les Snead for the partners and stuff.
Cool.
And that's when I made the 14-3 prediction, and he was great. He played along with the bits.
Sure.
And I could talk more on that. You know what I mean. I'm not going to go as deep.
You're not in the weeds.
We get an email Sunday morning, and this was kind of a rumor. They're swapping Les out for Sean McVay. So Coach McVay is going to do Chalk Talk tomorrow at noon for our partners.
But that, I mean, you can't ask for a better guy than Sean McVay.
But guess what I did?
What?
I said, you know what? It's better for the show. It's better for the station. It's better for the partners. I'll open it and MC and open it up.
Right.
Have Cappy do it.
Oh,
he would be better with McVay than me.
Yeah. No, he'd be great with
So
you.
look at me. You guys think you call it the Morales Morning Show, but look, I put my ego in check and said, no, Cappy would be better with McVay.
But wait, this is an event for partners?
Yeah.
Why isn't Mason doing it?
Because he's on the air.
Because I'm on the air.
Oh, it's during the day.
Yeah, it's like
at noon.
it's like right at noon when we start the
okay.
show. So
Yeah.
that's the only reason otherwise I would love to do it.
he would be doing it.
I would love to do it with Sean McVay.
Yeah.
We got Myles Garrett, by the way, tomorrow. We've also got...
but wait, you're not going to compliment me? I'm looking for a free compliment.
Congratulations, Chris. I really appreciate the fact
Because when's the last time you put your ego in check?
I am paid to not check my ego.
Exactly.
You don't want me with my ego checked.
Okay.
I'm a little dull without my ego, so that's what I'm running with. But congratulations, Chris.
Stop trying to put limits on Mace.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No,
Let's
I know.
go.
Yeah, we should take away all your vacation limits, too.
No! There are there limits?
All right.
No, you've proven there's not.
Hey, is he ripping me? Jonathan Martin texted me.
Yeah.
At the start of the show.
Yep.
John, what were the 80s like?
No, it's some sort of bit the kids are doing. Because he asked me, what were the 80s like? I said the 80s, I was really young during the 80s, but the 90s were great. That's when I started doing cocaine.
We love Jonathan. He's a great guy, but I think that was a dig, Mace.
Oh, God. I loved the 80s were so much fun.
This
there were
must
no
be,
rules.
This must be some
rules.
sort of like
I'm
trending
surprised
TikTok
Morales
bit.
and I survived the 80s,
Well, I was 6 years old when 1990 happened.
No, that's
You
true.
should be surprised I survived the 2000s and the 90s.
Yeah, no.
The middle part of the 90s.
When you got a little later, you were trouble.
Yeah.
But the 80s were so much fun. I had some of the best times of my career, had some of my best times. Well, actually, no. I wasn't out. That was really hard.
Should we call it
the 80s sucked.
But
Hot
wait, when
80s
the
Tuesday?
when the 80s started, weren't you on my team?
Well, John, here's the thing. I was never truly on your team.
Well, didn't Emily Weber think you were on my team?
Em did believe, and I did love Emily. I can't believe you remember my high school girlfriend's name. But yeah, no, I did love Emily, but I've always been on the same team. I've bounced around a little bit.
All right, so
but this
now
is my team.
Jonathan is saying genuinely curious, not a bit. All right, Jonathan, so the 80s were the greatest because...
Why doesn't Jonathan come in here?
Yeah, come on in, Jonathan.
Why don't we do that next?
Yeah,
How
we'll
about
do that next. Yeah, we'll explain the 80s to Jonathan.
The 80s were fantastic.
From our social media team coming up next. They were fantastic. We'll also get to that Shohei documentary, 30 for 30 podcast that came out today.
And by the way, I listened to a little of that.
Yep.
I'm now more convinced that it was Ipe and not Shohei.
Oh, there you go. Okay, we'll do that coming up, too. Mason and Ireland, live Imaging Tuesday, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Welcome to Milagro Tequila, where the sun shines, good times roll, and tequila pours. Take a sip of sunshine this summer with Milagro Tequila, crafted from 100% Blue Weber agave for bright flavor and exceptional smoothness. Shake up fresh margaritas with Milagro Silver. Mix the perfect paloma with Milagro Reposado, or enjoy the rich, smooth taste of Milagro Añejo on the rocks. Find Milagro at your favorite retailer, in-store, and online. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
Guys, Pizza Hut takes me back old school. Birthday parties, Little League, Friday nights, there was always something special about the Hut. Now, celebrate again with Pizza Hut's new throwback value menu. Iconic favorites like a personal pan pizza, breadsticks, and a 2-liter soda starting at just $4. Feed the family with the original stuffed crust pizza, $11.99 for a one-topping medium. Try new additions like triple cheese, mac and gooey s'mores sticks. Go to pizzahut.com or order now on the Pizza Hut app.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
15 on Mason and Ireland, a live MG Tuesday, presented by Providence. Providence reminds you at providence.org. Screening save lives. Talk to your doctor about prostate, colorectal screenings. Get that hand up the wazoo. Poop in a box, especially if you have a family history of disease. Thanks to Providence for making LIT possible. Now he's in studio. He's in Johnny I's seat.
Yep,
the great Jonathan Martin from our social and YouTube team. Jonathan, the last time you and I were sitting like this, we sang Higher by Creed.
That was a while back.
Summer.
That was a while back. Much has changed since then, but we're still getting her done here at ESPN LA.
All right, so Jonathan, how old of a man are you now?
I'm 24 years old, born in 2001.
Okay. So you're genuinely curious about the 80s. What do you want to know?
I mean, I was talking to some of the guys in the back, and the demographic of people in the studio back there is pretty young.
Yep.
Right.
So I'm just like, everyone describes the 80s like it was this golden age.
It was a golden age.
How?
All right, so
I'm curious.
a couple of things, Jonathan. Here's one that'll appeal to you. For people that don't know, Jonathan and his brother are really good musicians.
Yeah, really good.
That's probably going to be what Jonathan ends up doing with his life. He's going to be a musical artist. Him and his brother, or you're going to work in the music business.
Big star.
He's whatever it is, Jonathan. You have it. So here's the great thing about the 80s. The music in the 80s might have been the best music of any decade ever. Michael Jackson came out with Thriller in the 80s. Prince came out with Purple Rain in the 80s. Tom Petty, Stevie Nicks, Billy Joel, all popped in the 80s.
Yep.
Mace,
Madonna, 80s.
Yeah. Mace, you were a DJ, so you probably know this better than me, but was there a better music decade than the 80s?
It was a fun decade. Now, I was a program director, and I was picking out the songs and all that stuff, which was a really cool time. One of the big things that happened in the 80s was the launch of MTV, and this is before they did all this reality stuff. MTV, they actually showed music videos, and that's what made those songs even bigger. Prince Purple Rain becomes bigger. Madonna Like a Virgin becomes bigger because it's on MTV, and that's the first time we really saw that. So that's one of the big things about the 80s. The other thing, the movies were fantastic in the 80s. Like probably the biggest movie of the 80s on E.T.
But
the Future.
There were so many of them. And
Breakfast
Jonathan,
Club.
1988 might be the greatest sports year in Los Angeles sports history. The Dodgers shocked the A's and won the World Series. Earlier that summer, the Lakers went back-to-back. They beat the Celtics in 87 and the Pistons in 88. Mace, this is before you lived in L.A., but the Rams and the Niners were both superpowers who met in the NFC Championship game.
Wow.
The Niners won that one, but every L.A. sports team, Jonathan, was loaded.
And who was heavyweight champ in 1988? Just curious.
My guess...
That feels like...
Mike
Holyfield, Tyson.
No, really,
Tyson?
everything was right.
Yeah, I think it was Tyson.
Yeah.
Because Tyson kind of broke onto the scene in 86. And by the way, Jonathan, when Mike Tyson broke onto the scene, you've never seen anything like it. He would end his fights in the first round like 1 minute in. Remember, Mace, Joe Frazier's son, Marvis Frazier, was, had a belt, and Tyson wanted the belt, and he literally came out of the corner, and I think Tyson ended him in less than a minute. Same thing with Michael Spinks. Spinks came out of the corner. Tyson, Jonathan, was, before he got into trouble out of the ring, was a one-man wrecking crew, must-see TV. And the weird thing was, none of his fights ever lasted longer than a round or two. Because he just destroyed people.
Insane.
The Olympics, the 84 Olympics were in Los Angeles. It was just a really fun time. And by the way, no cell phones.
Right.
So-
Although, John, by the end of the 80s, I had a computer. Now, I didn't have the internet, but I had the computer. And I did all my...
And it took up like the
it was
size
huge.
of a small
it was
room.
a great big computer.
There weren't cell phones, but there were car phones.
Yeah,
like,
that's
literally
right.
it was wired in your car.
I was
that's
the only
cool.
guy in college that had a car phone.
So let me ask you guys something. Do you think the 80s would have hit the same if there were cell phones, if there was social media like there's today?
No, there would have been a lot of bad stuff out there. Yeah.
Because everybody would have a phone in their pocket. A lot of reason now why people get canceled is because everything's on video.
Yep.
In the 80s, nothing was on video.
Nope.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So that was good and bad. I mean, the bad guys got away with more, but good people who don't deserve to be canceled also weren't canceled. So it was more fun, more relaxed.
Anything you need to know about the 80s? Anything more?
I think you guys hit the nail on the
we
head,
had
man.
arcades. You remember? Now you play.
I know about arcades.
Now you home.
Come on.
Everybody plays at home, but we had Centipede. We had Galaga. Oh, you do know these.
Come on, man.
Jonathan, did
Pac-Man,
you miss out on Blockbuster Video? Do you know what that is?
I know about Blockbuster. We would go to Blockbuster. We went to Redbox. That was like
Oh,
my thing
Redbox,
too,
yeah.
Redbox.
Yeah, those are gone too.
But then when Netflix came out, it was a wrap.
All that went away.
Yeah.
All right, you feel complete? You feel like you know?
Yeah, hey, thank you guys for enlightening me. I
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Tomorrow, stay tuned for the 90s.
Okay.
Well, we should have Travis on to talk about the 30s.
Oh,
And
right.
He's really into
Travis
that.
or
Here's what
Michael.
we did. We went to a gin joint. That dame had great stamps.
The best movies were in the 1930s, I'll tell you, see?
It happened one night. Now, that's a movie. They don't make movies like that anymore.
Yeah, Modern Times, that
Frank-
Charlie Chaplin guy.
Frank Capra. Nobody's like Frank Capra anymore. All right, so there you have that.
So, Mace, we were talking about Vita Vea maybe going to the Rams.
Yes. What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What's the latest?
Well, no, I want to ask you about this. So, I sent you guys this today. There's a guy at Yahoo who's like their sports betting expert, like what Joe Fortenbaugh or Aaron Dolan is for us.
Sure.
This guy, Frank Schwab, is for Yahoo.
Uh-huh.
So he was talking about the Rams, and he said he thinks they might have the best roster of the century. And this was before Aaron Donald and Vita
century.
Vea. Yeah. Listen to this guy, and then I want to ask you a question after he talks. Hit it, Brian.
It's nothing against the Seahawks, but I think the Rams have loaded up so much for this year and have such a great roster. That is the best roster in the NFL, period. And I'm not saying there's any shame in not beating out the Seahawks or even a healthy 49ers team. We forget the 49ers won at Seattle and won at Los Angeles last year. They're a good football team when they're healthy. But I think the Rams, just because this is such a Super Bowl or bust season that you look at other teams, and if the Bills lost to the Patriots, well, we saw that last year, and if the Broncos didn't win the division, well, everybody expects them to regress, and the Bears are going to regress, and all this kind of stuff. I think it's the Rams just because the expectations are through the roof, and they have the roster. These are not unfounded expectations. I look at that roster, and I say, this could be one of the best teams we've seen since like the 2007 Patriots. Like, this is that type of team. If we're talking about them being a wild card team playing on the first weekend at, Tampa Bay or wherever they're going to play, I think that'd be a huge disappointment for the Rams.
Wow.
All right, mate. So here's my question.
Yes.
You and I believe in under promise, over deliver.
Yep.
Stay humble, don't get outworked. The Rams' expectations are so high now. Is it taking some of the fun out of it? That like that guy sounds like he expects them to win every single game.
Right. But it's not taking the fun because you go on a ride, right? I mean, this is
Right.
your thing. You're going on the e-ticket ride.
The journey.
Rams
I
ride
got
this
that
year.
from Phil Jackson. He, Phil's last book that he wrote like 10 books.
Sure.
His last book about the Lakers was called Journey to a Ring. And the thing he used to stress with all of us, with players, staff, everybody is, and this is like, he was nicknamed the Zen Master.
Yep.
Stay in the moment. Like, what I want for you and for Billy Mack and for all my other friends that are Ramses and M, you're at every game, Travis is at every game, you guys need to enjoy the journey, the ride. It's not – and McVay talked about this earlier in the week, that if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, everybody's going to say the season's a total failure. And that may be true, but it doesn't mean you can't enjoy the journey.
Sure, you can enjoy it, but here's
Stay
the thing.
in the moment.
There needs to be a destination. Like, it's fun to journey, but I want the destination to be SoFi Stadium in the Super Bowl. I think it's on
Seems very
Valentine's
set up
Day,
for
right?
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Um,
On February 14th, it'll be the latest Super Bowl in NFL history.
So journeys are great. Destinations are really good.
Yeah, but
Let's get
I
there.
just what I don't want is for if the Rams even stumble a little, like who do they play in their opener?
They play
49ers.
Niners in
Australia.
Australia.
They could lose that game. The Niners are good. If the Rams lose that game, I don't know what sky is falling the next day. It's one game.
But Ireland,
I will say,
yeah, go
if
ahead,
it turns out to be like what that 5-12 season was, and their first game was against the Bills, and they got blown out at home, like 41-10
on Banner Night, yeah.
That is a thing where the sky could be falling a little bit.
Now, I will say this though, I'm not expecting Morales. What did you say? 13-4.
13-4. I'm with Chris. I think that's if I had to pick their record, that's exactly what I would pick.
I think it's a modest 10 or 11 wins.
Okay, we'll see.
Their schedule is really tough. And what do you got?
That's kind of problematic if it's only 10 or 11.
They're in the playoffs.
Yeah, but
they're too good to go. I'm with Chris. They're too good to go 10-7.
And what do you think?
I think 11-6.
11-6.
Yeah.
So what's Seattle doing at 11-6?
I think Seattle's also 12-5, 11-6, and they're battling for the title of the division.
I'm kind of disappointed that they jammed both the Rams-Seahawks game into the end of the season.
They did that last year too. Like we played them in the last game and the fourth to last. It was like only 2 weeks between those games.
Well, the main reason I'm not crazy about it is we all know McVay won't play anybody if their playoff position is locked.
That is true.
So now we miss out on. We're already you as a season ticket holder are already missing the Niners home game. Is that game at the very end of the season at Seattle or at SoFi?
The very last game of the season is home against Seattle.
So
the away game in Seattle is on Christmas.
Okay. So Mace, you conceivably could get kneecapped out of your two best home games. They already took the Niner game and moved it to Australia. And if McVay punts on week 17. That's kind of a bummer for people that live and die with the Rams.
Maybe I'm stupid, and maybe you disagree, but I actually have no problem with the Niners game going to Australia.
Yeah, you are stupid.
I have no problem. First of all, John, you always say you pay. You don't pay for non-games.
So
I'm not being charged for the Australia game.
Really?
No, not being charged for it.
Are they still charging it for the preseason games?
Yeah, they do charge for each preseason game. They don't charge for the road games. They don't charge for the Australia game.
That's good.
Yeah,
they don't charge for it. That surprises me, actually.
I believe I think the Rams and Seahawks are going to be fighting to the end of the season.
Me too.
I think that both of these Seattle games are going to be very important, which is why they put them where they are. It would be a shock to me if the Rams had sealed up their division so much that they don't play anybody.
You think the last game is going to be?
I think the last game is going to be played.
You know, Em, that if they are locked, McVay never ever plays his people.
I feel like that's only happened like once in the 5 years that I've been here. Almost every other time they've been competing to the end of the season, and that was that year where they had Carson Wentz go out, and it was the 49ers game, and they had Puka. They pulled him right after he broke his rookie season record. So it's only really happened one time in my time here.
Really, only once?
I guess
in the
maybe
last
the 5
5
and 12
years?
did it twice.
Yeah.
But almost every time,
right.
they're playing to the end of the season because those games matter for them.
Ireland, I think that last game is going to mean something.
I hope so.
I think it's going to mean something. By the way, I don't know if is this new.
Last year the Seahawks Ram games were fantastic. I mean, the Rams kind of got hosed on that stupid Zach Charbonnet picked up a ball that nobody knew was live. But the games, you couldn't turn them off.
Not at all.
That one game that was on Amazon, so it must have been a Thursday night game, was insane.
It was incredible. Well, you remember Friday, I came in, I was so distraught. I was like as upset as I've ever been after a Rams loss.
Should be.
That's painful. Painful. All right, coming up next for you, our reaction to the brand new documentary, 30 for 30, by Tisha Thompson, about Ipe Mizuhara and the gambling scandal with Shohei Ohtani. We'll react to that coming up. Don't forget, Rams training camp is back. Tune in tomorrow, noon to 3 for Mason and, I'm just saying my own name.
It's okay. It's fine.
For Mason and Andy Kamenetsky, live from Rams training camp at LMU. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA, powered by Waba Grill. It's for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
Yeah, my daughter yesterday, she came home and she brought in like this giant challah. And then she made challah French toast.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Challah French toast.
What's challah?
Like, it's not like challah. It's more like challah. So it's like a Jewish style bread, like a big loaf of bread.
And the challah is a big deal for the holidays.
It's kind of like
it looks like a trenza. It looks like a trenza, but it's bread.
I was going to describe it a little differently than a trenza. I was going to describe it looks more like a football. You know, it looks like a football in a plastic bag.
Laces the football, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I got it.
She actually put Nutella on the French
so,
toast.
Fergie, that's not kosher.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's not.
Did you put butter on it though?
I did put a little butter on the French toast.
Was it kosher butter?
No,
I don't know. It was Lando Lakes. I don't know.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace.
And I am Ireland.
You already know how to count. You already know who to call. Simple counting pattern that lands on Jacob every time. 800-345-6789.
So basically, if you can count to 9, you can count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Football season is back, and ESPN LA and Waba Grill have your chance to win. Tune in to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show the week of August 3rd for the Waba Grill Trivia Question of the Day. Be caller number 7 with the correct answer, and you'll score a $50 Waba Grill gift card. Every daily winner is automatically entered into Friday's random drawing for an unforgettable VIP game day experience. Listen all week on ESPN LA. Waba Grill, an LA original.
Hey, LA, it's Bethel Duran, and let me tell you about the summer deals that are sizzling right now at Northridge and Wonders Toyota. How about a brand new 2026 Tacoma for just $259 a month for 36 months plus tax? $259 for a brand new Toyota Tacoma? It's got to be Northridge and Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Tacoma model 7146. Total SRP $39,199. Lease and purchase amount of $29,007. $49.99 due at signing includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required on approved credit. Tax, title, license are extra. Excludes dealer dock fee of $80. Offer ends 7/31/2026.
Progressive knows you think the grass is always greener, like maybe you ride a motorcycle. But today, it's raining. So you wish you had an RV, but if you did, you'd have to listen to some guy parked next to you at a campsite plays acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, remember, your brother-in-law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Hot damn! Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea just got harder with Twisted Tea Extreme. The hard iced tea taste you know and love, but with an 8% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Extreme is made with real fruit tea. Goes down smooth and brings your daytime drinking to the next level. Just look for the bright yellow cans in the cooler and get ready to dial up the fun. Big flavor, extreme kick. Twisted Tea Extreme. Keep it twisted!
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
$12:32 on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence on Mason and Ireland. Providence reminds you at providence.org to break up the day. Even short walking or stretching breaks every hour can boost circulation, energy, and overall wellness. That's right, Mace.
Yes.
You should stretch it out during the show.
Stretch it out.
Just stretch it out, man.
Exactly. Got to stay loose.
Yeah, you got to stay loose, Jack.
So, Ireland, did you listen to the first 2 episodes of the betrayal of Shohei Ohtani from Tisha Thompson?
I did, and Mace, on your suggestion, I watched the Dana Carvey doc last night,
think of the
which
Dana
was
Carvey doc?
fantastic.
It is so fun. That's amazing how
Well, you
funny
talk
that
about
stuff is.
you talk about an all-star team in the 90s.
Oh.
On the same show, Dana Carvey, Stephen Colbert, Steve Carell, and Louis C.K.
Incredible. Incredible. Yeah,
Great
it's a
doc. Thank
Really
you for
funny doc.
recommending it.
It's called Too Funny to Fail, and it's on Hulu, and it's about the Dana Carvey show.
Yeah, it was great. Now, but getting back to the Shohei thing.
Yeah.
Do we have the clip where Ipe calls Bank of America?
We do.
We do.
Okay. We should. So I'm still convinced that Shohei might have known something, but I'm starting to move over to your side.
Okay.
Because if Ipe, this is clearly not Shohei on the phone.
Yep.
This is Ipe on the phone. And if you're willing to do this, I'm not sure what else you wouldn't be willing to do. Here's that clip.
This is a Bank of America recording from February 2022.
Who am I speaking with?
Shohei Ohtani.
Thank you. How may I help you?
So I tried to log into online banking, and it told me that it's not available to me at this time, and I need a call.
Seymour would track the Bank of America call to the same cell phone number I called when I interviewed Ipe.
Could you tell me the name of the payee and the amount of the transaction, please?
It's for $200,000.
All right, so if you're willing to do that,
yeah,
then you're not stopping there.
No. I think this call is a great example of the way it could have all happened under Shohei's nose without him knowing. One of the things, I didn't realize how close they were. That's what you get from those first couple episodes is, Shohei and Ippei were inseparable. And Ippei was constantly like a step behind Shohei no matter what he did, socially, baseball-wise. Some people even suggested they might live together.
But it's also almost as if he was insulating Ohtani at the same time. So he's getting really close to him, but he's also, there's the language barrier that doesn't allow people to be as close to Shohei Ohtani, but there's also that Ippei could provide, seemingly, all the things Ohtani needed, so why would Ohtani need to have people outside of it? And that they also talked about in the podcast how private Ohtani is, about how when we found out that he was married, his teammates didn't even know he was dating anybody. And so it's just how close to the chest he keeps and why it would be such a betrayal to have someone who you were closest with seemingly take all the money from you.
Yeah. So, John, this is I've always believed that this happened under Shohei's nose without his knowledge. You've always said the opposite, right?
Well, I said it would be impossible for him not to know something. I'm now starting to move towards your side.
I mean, it is called the betrayal of Shohei Ohtani.
I mean, once I heard that phone call, I went, oh, this guy, he has no shame.
I'm not sure if anything will totally wipe Ohtani clean in my mind. I don't think I'm ever going to have the amount of information just because, and what they talk about in that podcast is just like the PR nightmare that was going to follow Ohtani, even though Ippei could say Ohtani didn't bet, he had nothing to do with this, but then we're all going to make the assumptions. That's why she's like, I got to ask him, how would you feel when Ohtani is going to be tied to all this?
Right.
I just don't think that I will ever believe Ohtani was completely and totally unaware.
Now, it sounds like there's a big prison interview coming up, right?
That should be the third episode.
Yeah, which I'm really fascinated to hear. Ippei is in prison right now, obviously.
Mace, you remember we had Matthew Boyer. He's the one that got the $200,000. He came and sat in studio with us. And Boyer has no reason to lie. He's already going to jail. I think he's in jail now.
I think he went to prison, yeah.
But he was he was an impressive guy in person in this sense. He owned up to everything.
Yeah.
And we asked him, do you think Shohei knew? And what he said was, I never dealt with Shohei. I never did. I only dealt with Ippei. And I don't know. Why would Shohei gamble and chase his gambling losses when he's making $700 million? Gambling would have no appeal to me if I was making $700 million.
And the fact that Ippei is willing to get on the phone. And by the way, there has to be some verification, right? You can't just call a bank and say,
that's on Bank of America.
I'm Shohei Ohtani, give me some money.
I think the thing is that Ippei had access to all the questions
and the
that they might have asked because they were so close.
So like if they ask you a mother's maiden name, what's your password?
Your dog, what all
Shohei trusted him implicitly. And so I'm starting to believe, Emily, you're where I was before, but I'm starting to move towards Mason.
I just think it all is, and they talk about this in the pod too, about how prevalent Ohtani is, how famous he is, especially in Japan. He is probably the most powerful person in Japan. I would say there's probably obviously political figures that have more influence in that realm, but if you're saying one person that represents the country, it's Shohei Ohtani, and he might have access to every single way to cover up everything possible. So I don't know. I'm still skeptical. And that's
even
why
if the people in it, like Ippei and Matthew Boyer, who were right in the middle of this, even if they're saying Shohei knew nothing, you're still not going to buy it.
Just because he has so much money, he's earned so much money, and people, I'm sure, have gone to prison for less. So I am remaining skeptical, and I'm excited to see the rest of the podcast and see maybe if I change my mind.
And Tish Thompson's going to join us on Friday on the show, so we'll talk to her about it and where the podcast is going. It's really, really good. It is called The Betrayal of Shohei Ohtani. It's wherever you get your podcast.
It's like a 40-minute episode and like a 30-minute episode. Not too long, so you can do it, conquer it on your commute.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like when Momo did the Donald Sterling, the Sterling affair.
It is. It's just like the Sterling
That's the
affair.
last time I listened to one of our 30 for 30 podcasts.
I have not listened to one since Momo. This is
the Momo one was great.
It was fantastic.
Hey, so I'm going to change subjects on you guys, but every year, we were talking about the battle in the NFC West.
Yes.
Almost every season, I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but almost every year, somebody in the NFL goes from worst to first, like goes from last place in the division to into the playoffs. So I'm going to give you the teams that finished last year, and you tell me which one is most likely to make the playoffs. Because odds are one of them will. Okay? Jets. What do you think?
No. Not in.
Cleveland Browns.
No.
Tennessee Titans.
Yes.
I'm trying to think who are they? I don't even.
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward. Yeah,
but Jacksonville
he could
went.
Take a step. Cam Ward could take a step.
Jacksonville went 13-4, and Houston went 12-5. So that's going to be a tough hill to climb. The Browns are more likely because the Steelers won that division with a record of 10-7. All right, in the AFC West, Raiders. Mace, you're high on the Raiders. You don't think they're going to win the division.
I do not think they're going to win the division, but I think they can win 9 games.
Okay, so that's possibly a playoff team. All right, how about the New York Giants?
I think that's possible.
Yeah, did you see – come on. Did you see Harbaugh in front from the first day?
Well, Harbaugh's speech for the team was not
really
good.
rough.
It was a rough speech.
That was rough, man.
But I'll tell you what, their running back can do a flip.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He can't.
Not everybody can say that.
None of us think Arizona Cardinals, right?
God, no. That is a hopeless, woeful mess.
And none of us think New Orleans Saints.
No. Well,
despite Stan Verrett talking him up yesterday when he was on
I
with
think
us.
Tyler Shuck could be somebody, but yeah, I would
well,
say
that's the division that no team had a winning record. So the Panthers won that with an 8-9 record.
Right.
But here's the team that I think is going worst to first.
Okay.
Detroit Lions.
They were last?
They were 9-8 last year and lost the tiebreaker to Minnesota, who was also 9-8. Packers were 9-7-1, and the Bears were 11-6.
And they have one of the easiest schedules.
Yeah, so that if I had to pick one last place team to make the playoffs, that would be my pick, Detroit.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Lions were in last place just in this discussion.
Yeah,
Seems like they're pretty decent.
They were tied for last with Minnesota.
Wow. All right. Yeah, no, somebody's going to do it. I tell you, I do not sleep on the Raiders this year. I think the bet is the Raiders will have a better record than the Chargers. Is that correct,
Yeah.
BC?
Yeah, I believe so.
And what did you guys bet?
We bet.
Oh, the jersey thing. You guys got to wear it. The loser has to buy a winner a jersey, and then the loser has to wear it for 20 shows.
Wear it for 20 shows. That's long. That's a long.
So BC,
ready,
if you win, if the Chargers finish with a better record than the Raiders, you already have a Herbert jersey, right?
I do, yes.
So what if you had to decide today, where would just Derwin James maybe
get a beer?
Derwin
one?
Jones. Oh, maybe a little
How about
Madison
Phil
beer?
Rivers?
Yeah.
All the championships, right?
Yeah, go throwback.
Yeah, well, you can never go wrong going throwback
Right.
because that person can't change teams.
Yeah,
So
like
if you go
LT
like
He's
or
up to
Junior
14
Seau.
kids, by the way. Did you know that
Yeah,
Phil
he can
Rivers
field
is
his own
up to
team.
14 kids?
Oh, come on now.
He's got a whole starting lineup.
Who do you think Ohtani uses now to place his bets?
I don't believe he's placing bets, but Chris, I know you will never be sold that Ipe did this on his own.
I'm going to listen to it, though. I'm going to listen to the podcast.
It's good. You'll like it.
It's really good.
Well
You'll
done.
like it. All right, coming up next for you is Icebreakers, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN. It's you, John, Toyota.
Oh, nobody told me. I love talking about Toyota. You know, Toyota and the Lakers have been in business together for 50 years. And that championship partnership exists because in Southern California, it's not just what you drive, it's what you're part of. Toyota stays connected to the region through local events, brand partnerships like the one with the Lakers, cultural moments that feel unique to Southern California. From the places we gather to the celebrations we share, Toyota keeps showing up because community drives everything there. Want to see where Toyota is popping up next? Go to @Toyota SoCal. @Toyota SoCal on social media. Everything you need to find your perfect Toyota is right at your fingertips at Toyota.com. You can explore the full lineup, compare features side by side, search the available inventory, see the latest offers, and of course, once you go online and look what they have, just pop into a Southern California Toyota dealer. They're happy to take care of you. Everything you need is just a few clicks away. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
Matthew Stafford joining us here on DeMarco and Trav, the afternoon show.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
You got your weapons on your side of the ball. You look across and you see a guy like Myles Garrett all of a sudden. Take me through what it's like when you know you have a game wrecker like that on the other side. Like, how do you go through your process of knowing where he is and try to do the best you can to stay the hell away from him?
Yeah, when we played him a couple years ago, it was every single play is where is 95? Are we good to run the play? Are we not good to run the play? And that puts a lot of stress on everybody, right? And then the ball snap, you physically got to go deal with the guy, So it's a chess match, and then it's also just a physical battle. And we're doing everything we can to try to give him looks that he's going to get in a season. We're not just sitting there with an open side tackle and saying, hey, man, rush the tackle all you want. This is what teams are going to do. He knows better than that. We know better than that. And so just trying to, again, raise the floor, make everybody better football players. And if we do that, I think we'll like the result.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Men, your health is the real MVP. Providence reminds you that many of the top health risks men face can go unnoticed. But annual checkups, screenings, and knowing your numbers can make all the difference. From staying active and eating well to prioritizing sleep and mental wellness, small steps can have a big impact. Providence brings together the best minds in men's health, keeping you in the game with trusted, compassionate care. Take control of your health like I did. Learn more at Providence.org. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
Oh, it's Icebreakers time. Oh, right. That's right. The big voice guy.
Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
Exactly right. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Your fit-friendly vodka. With no sugar added, 64 calories an ounce, and keto-friendly. Let's do it. Icebreakers. Presented by Blue Ice Vodka on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Only have a couple days left. We are in our double period. And, John, you're going to miss the show tomorrow because you're going to stay in Idaho.
That's right.
We'll be at Rams training camp. But here is the updated scores as we stand.
Okay.
John, you're ahead by 12 points. You have 46. The others have 34. Mason, you have 12. And Brian, you have 6. So you can guess on the first one if you want. For all you care. So here we go. For 20 points. I was born in 2004. I'm a fan of anime, including My Hero Academia. I run an editing account on TikTok, and mainly of anime dramas. My profile photo on Twitter is from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Ryan.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Myles Garrett.
That's incorrect. He does like anime, though.
Oh, wow. Brian, I love that guess.
Way to go,
guess.
man. I like that.
All right, so that is incorrect, but good guess. Anybody else?
Not yet.
All right, for 18. My dad played college basketball at Georgia State University, and my mother was a track and field athlete at FSU.
Dad played at Florida State, did you say?
My dad played at Georgia State, and my
Georgia
mom
State.
was a track and field athlete at Florida State.
Okay.
Okay, so it comes from me.
For 16 points. I have 2 younger brothers, and I am an Olympian. Could mean a lot of things, though. There's a lot of Olympic sports.
Yep.
For 14 points. Well, many of my peers have attended. I have never attended the Met Gala.
Many of my peers have.
For 12 points, I had a cameo in the show All-American Homecoming, and I am a New Balance athlete.
I know everybody.
For 10 points, I never went to college, but I did turn pro at age 14.
And it's Olympian.
For 8 points. I work with the same coach that trained Serena Williams.
Okay, so
I'll take a shot.
Go ahead.
Coco Gauff.
That is correct.
Oh, God.
8 points for Coco Gauff. Yeah, she's a huge anime fan.
I didn't know any of those things about her. I just figured, who's somebody that's around
That's a
22
tennis
years
player.
old
Yep.
that would have trained with Serena Williams' coach?
Yes. So 54 points for you. So the others are just 20 points behind you. So everybody has.
Well,
some work to do
Andy's
for you,
coming
John.
tomorrow, and Andy's good at this game. So
How
hopefully I've
about you
got
give
enough
me
of
a
it.
little easy one for me?
Well, Mace, you could have got that. Who
You
else
could
is
have got
22 that had the same coach as Serena Williams?
It's not my. I don't know tennis the way you guys know tennis.
The thing is, okay,
You,
can I
you know who Coco Gauff
I know
is.
who Coco Gauff is, but I don't watch tennis.
peek behind the curtain?
Yeah.
It is sometimes difficult to not favor people. And so I'm trying to figure out how to confuse things a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm
and
confused. It's working.
So tomorrow,
Hey,
if I went to an actor or something,
Yeah.
Andy also has a good chance of
Andy
getting
does.
it too.
Andy
So
does.
you know
The
what?
others
true.
have a great shot this month.
Icebreakers brought to you by Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, 64 calories an ounce, made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
There you go. So Ireland, today's Big Ten Media Day.
Oh, boy.
What are you oh-boying about?
Well, because we won't get Ches and we won't get Lincoln Riley, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get either one. Are we, Em?
Oh, no way.
Is Lincoln going to
They
call?
hate both of us.
Is Link going to call?
No, they're ducking us.
They're ducking us.
We ask the hard questions.
We do. But Jade
Not that hard.
Jade Mahavu's on SportsCenter. Here's, of course, quarterback for USC entering his third year. Here's a little bit about what he said.
Yeah, I think another great opportunity for me to, learn a lot more from, Coach Riley. I think there's, so much more for me to, learn and just be a sponge, soak it all up and be able to, go out there and display it, and also, to my teammates as well. And, the defensive side of the ball who, also help in that aspect and, kind of just everybody around me. And, yeah, so I can't wait for this year. Super excited. The team's excited, so we're ready to go out there and compete.
I think he's going to have a monster year. Obviously, more yardage than anybody in the Big Ten last year. They pile up yards there. Played 13 games. They went 9-4. And this year, everybody is expecting and, frankly, demanding more. Not just from Jaden, but from Lincoln Riley in particular.
All right,
now,
the problem might be the schedule.
Oh, it's a beast.
They need to win they either need to win the Oregon game, the at Indiana game, and don't they play Ohio State too?
Ohio State Halloween Coliseum.
Okay.
That's
Which
gonna
one
be
of those
fun.
three do you think they win?
Oregon.
Is the Oregon game at Oregon?
No, Oregon game is also at the Coliseum.
And they play at Indiana.
At Indiana.
Right?
I would
Indiana
say,
will probably take a step back because Mendoza's gone.
Yeah, I would say at Indiana might be the pick. At Indiana might be the steal. But
and then they can't stumble in the other game.
No, they cannot. And you know what? I'm done with excuses about we're building and all that. You know what? They got the number one recruiting class in the country. They've got people flying in from the transfer portal. If they can't win this year, it is definitely time to move on from Lincoln Riley. Period. End of story. Let that sink in.
Okay.
Bam.
So, and I want to give you a little credit for something.
Okay.
USC fans, and I'm one of the people that was on this bandwagon.
Yeah.
I really wanted him to keep the Notre Dame game.
Yeah.
I think USC Notre Dame's great for fans, great for college
Sure.
football. I still want him to put it back on the schedule.
And
but if they played Notre Dame this year, Mason, you've always argued that you only care about getting to the playoffs.
Yes, correct.
If they had Notre Dame on the schedule this year, I don't think they get to the playoffs.
No dice.
Because
Would not
then
happen.
they'd have to win two of those games. They'd have to win Notre Dame and Oregon or Indiana and Ohio State. And, I mean, those are just four monster games.
Yeah, Oregon,
and now
at
they only
Penn State,
need,
at
now
Wisconsin.
Now they only need to win one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, they can afford to go you can only lose two, period. End of story. Can only lose two, Lincoln.
Right.
Only
Maybe
lose
one of those
2.
could be to the Ches at UCLA at the end of the year.
I doubt it. I mean, although the Ches mania is going on, Bill Plaschke's obviously on the Ches train. Is that what it's called?
I
the
read
Ches
a
train?
thing. I read some predictions the other day that UCLA's picked to finish 12th in the Big Ten.
We're number 12.
Yeah. So I don't think this is their year yet. But hopefully in a couple of years, Ches will have this thing turned around.
You read the Plaschke thing, though, right?
Yeah.
He's like all in on Ches.
Yeah, but if they get blown out early, he'll flip flop, and Bill will be out. Ches is phony, Bill,
Get him out now.
Bill changes like the wind.
Run him out of town.
Right.
Or even coaches here.
And I want to play one more thing for you before we get to Sports Graffiti, and it's from Kyle Whittingham. He's the coach of Michigan now. He took over that role after Sharon Moore and all the stuff that happened to him. But he thinks that college football needs to be run like a minor league NFL team. So this is Kyle Whittingham today.
I think it's got to be an NFL minor league model where we have a salary cap. And, the players are employees. I think, as distasteful as some of that is, I don't think there's any other way that is better than that. And, right now it's out of control. I mean, we're going to have probably, a dozen teams in the next recruiting cycle with $50 million rosters. And there's such a disparity between the haves and the have-nots. And I think that the only way to get that evened out and level the playing field is to go ahead and pattern it after an NFL, like I said, a minor league NFL model and a super league, if you will, and you'll probably see 48 to 60 teams survive the cut and be on the right side of the line in the sand and proceed forward.
Ireland?
He's right. I don't like salary caps. I've never been a fan of them. But college football needs guardrails. And he's right when he says some of these rosters are $50 million rosters.
Right.
And eventually, Mason, those numbers are just going to keep going up. That billionaire at Texas Tech is not going to stop spending money.
Mark Cuban is going to keep spending for Indiana.
Right. And so you have to put some guardrails in. And I'm keep in mind, I'm in favor of getting the players paid. I always have been. I'm in favor of monetizing. College football makes millions and millions of dollars. The players should get a cut of that.
Yep.
But, Mace, they're not in the NFL. And if they were in the NFL, they'd be under a salary cap. So there are actually some college players that are making more money staying in college than if they jump to the NFL. I'm with Whittingham. I think the salary cap is the only way to level the playing field. How about you?
I hate the idea. I just hate this idea. First of all, you said it right at the beginning, against salary caps. I am completely against salary caps. I believe you make.
So how do you fix college
whatever
football?
you can earn is what you make. What needs fixed? What needs fixed? I mean, think about this. We complain about the Dodgers spend more than anybody, and we argue against the salary cap. Why are we arguing against or for a salary cap in college football?
For the same reason that
what?
only
Some teams spend 50, some teams spend 5.
Like only 8 teams can really win the college football playoff.
Untrue.
You really think that?
Untrue.
You think
Indiana
that somebody
was
in the top
worst program in the world, voted worst program in the world by the world, and they still won a national championship
because Mark Cuban donated millions.
And correct, and you can do that anywhere.
So you think the 20th ranked team right now could win the title?
Yes.
You think so?
I do.
I don't think so.
It can be the fourth place team from the Big Ten. You don't think the fourth place team from the Big Ten can win it all? They absolutely can win it all.
Oh, sure they could. Emily, USC is going to be the fourth place team in the Big Ten.
Oh, they can't win the college football playoff.
Why not?
Because they're not good enough.
Well, you just don't know that.
But I mean,
okay.
Emily has a crystal ball over there. She knows exactly how it's all going to turn out.
But the fourth place team in the Big Ten absolutely could win it. In the last 4 years, Ohio State, Michigan, and Indiana have all won titles. And so, they're all still in the Big Ten.
The fourth place team in the Big Ten can win it all.
So Penn State can't win the title? USC can't win the title?
I don't think either of those are good enough to win a title right now. I think there's only a couple teams, and we've learned that from even before there was NIL. There's only a couple teams that could win the title.
Emily,
every year. Or Alabama or Ohio State or Clemson, and that's the kind of teams that we're never going to get somebody outside of this main group of
So do you agree with me that you would be okay with a salary cap in college football?
I think a salary cap would be good, but I also think that you need to have collective bargaining from the players as well. The players have rights, that everyone has contracts. It does need to be run with protections for both the schools.
Yeah.
So they know what players they have, can keep people under contract if they do sign a contract, and that players can also be protected with that contract.
Stanford, they still play football there, apparently in the ACC.
Yeah, which is weird.
The players there are trying to start a union for college football players. We are moving into, it sounds like we're sliding into what Kyle Whittingham was describing, salary cap, union for players, collective bargaining agreement. We're moving, it is becoming a legit professional sport.
And I think the model that would be more similar than a minor league, major league would be like the Premier League, where you have 4 levels of the Premier League, and you can get relegated and you can get promoted. And so that you have the Premier League of college football teams that are maybe, like he said, like 40 teams. And then you have below that the next level, and below that the next level.
Right.
So all, like, if you go to Bowling Green, you have the opportunity to maybe, if you earn your way up over tens of years, to get to the top 1, but you're not going to be there right now.
You know when we were really good? When Urban Meyer was there. We were good.
Was that like the 80s, like what Jonathan Martin was asking about?
80s, exactly. By the way, you know who the head coach of Bowling Green is now? Eddie George.
Really?
Yeah, he's the head coach at Bowling Green State University. They had a crap year last year, but go Eddie. By the way, also voted worst in the entire world, the Angels voted the worst team in the history of the world by the world. By the
World rankings
Correct,
polling?
in the world
I would
rankings.
like to vote in that. How do I vote in that world poll?
It's worldpoll.com /
I thought it'd be .org.
/ Mason made it up. There you go. That's what it is.
Thank you.
All right, sports graffiti time, 877-710-ESPN. We talked about the Shohei thing. Do you believe that Ippei Mizuhara did this without Shohei's knowledge? We've been talking about that podcast, the betrayal of Shohei Ohtani. College football, do they need a salary cap? Do they need to make it minor league for the NFL? Do they need a collective bargaining agreement? All that stuff. How many teams? That's a good question. How many teams could legitimately win the college football playoff? I'd say there's probably, what do you think, John, 10, 12?
More like 6.
You think 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's tight. It's tight. Also, Rams hype. That we can talk about. The 80s. What do the 80s mean to you? All that stuff. 877-710-ESPN. That's 877-710-ESPN. Your call's coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710-ESPN.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
To be honest, I never really believed Philadelphia was in on this.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
But when you think about LeBron, who was just at this Fanatics Fest, and you think about Michael Rubin, who owns Fanatics, and you think about he is a very passionate 76ers fan, lifelong Philadelphia guy, I guess I could see where maybe the recruiting side of things could have gotten to LeBron. And Rich Paul said he's not chasing rings. I would ask you guys this question. Do you think he has a better chance of winning a ring in the next 2 years in Philly, Golden State, Miami, or Cleveland, going to the East, being in the easier of the two conferences, and having a chance to play more national TV games just because of timing? I'm surprised, but yet I'm rationalizing it all at the same time.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, it's Mason. For the ultimate immersive sports experience, get into Cosm. See all your favorite summer sports on a massive 87-foot wraparound high-resolution display with reserved booth-style seating. The Cosm Hall features wall-to-wall live multi-view sports for all the big games. And in the Cosm Dome, August 1st and 2nd, it's Summer Slam 2026. The Cosm Deck, by the way, Cosm's signature menu of local food favorites, craft cocktails, and beers. For tickets, go to Cosm.com, and I'll see you at Cosm.
I'm here with Angelica, and getting a DUI is serious business, isn't it?
It's a process, Cappy, and if you don't take action within 10 days, you run the risk of some pretty serious consequences. Start by calling or going to fixmydui.org. One of many things Fix My DUI does is help individuals rebuild their lives through stability and reducing the risk of future mistakes. We do this through education and ongoing support.
So the first thing you do,
visit fixmydui.org or call 888-607-7077. We can help.
And yes, it's sports graffiti time. 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland. And of course, on Sports Graffiti, we take your calls. And if you're calling into 877-710-ESPN and you're calling into LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA, you're calling in on the Hard Rock Hotline. The Hard Rock Hotline, made possible by Hard Rock Casino Tajon. Bringing you Sports Graffiti today.
Experience gaming, dining, and live entertainment at the easiest drive from downtown L.A. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You get to talk to Mason in Ireland during Sports Graffiti, and we know everybody loves Mason in Ireland. Let's do it. Sports Graffiti time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. The official Hard Rock Hotline brought to you by Hard Rock Casino Tajon. Lines are open right now. Where they put those phones? There they are. Let's start out with Sean in Lomita. Hey, Sean, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Hey, guys. I graduated high school in 85, and the 80s were just fantastic. I just like to boast about it because I was so fortunate. I had Tommy Lasorda give my commencement at high school. We had Fernando Valenzuela, Magic and Bird, Gretzky going off. Don't forget about Hagler, Hearns, and Leonard. Oh, my gosh. There were some battles then. We'd have to have heavyweights only.
Yep.
And then we had cable television. The wall came down in 88.
That's right.
And,
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
That's right. So I just love the 80s and just thanks for reflecting on that. I was doing that myself just a little while ago.
Very cool, man. Thank you very much for the call, Sean. Let's go to Albert in Ontario. Hey, Albert, you're on Sports Graffiti. What are you doing, man?
What's up, guys? Love the show. This question is for Ireland. You've always talked about, conversations you had with Kobe. You had conversations with Austin Reeves, off the court and stuff like that. You've never mentioned any stories of you talking to LeBron at all. I was just wondering if you were allowed to make eye contact with him or look at him or never heard you talk about him.
Yeah, I actually see LeBron more now than I did when he was playing for the Lakers because he plays golf all the time.
Oh, so does he play golf the same place as you?
Yeah, and Bronny too.
Have you been in a foursome with LeBron?
I have not.
Oh.
I've been behind him.
Yep.
And I've been next to him, but I've never played with him.
How does his game look?
Bronny's better.
Bronny's better than LeBron.
Yeah, but LeBron's got the bug. He's playing all the time.
The taller you are, the harder it is, right?
Yeah, and Austin's the best golfer on the team.
Yeah.
And Luka's got the bug now.
Oh, does he really? Everybody's doing it. All right, let's go to Danny in Walnut. Danny, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, man.
Good afternoon, you guys.
Good afternoon.
Hey, quick question. I'm curious if you guys know why this happens, but when LeBron broke the news to Philly, I think maybe Shams leaked it. I'm not sure who broke the story, but what incentive is there for LeBron to give it to a reporter to break it? Why wouldn't he just want to post it on his own social media and break it himself? Like, what does he get out of giving it to Shams?
Okay.
You're asking?
Shams broke it and then he made a post on social media, or did the post come first?
It's the Shams, then the post.
Shams, then the post.
I think that's the game now. Is like all these insiders are hustling to try and break stuff, and Shams is just really good at it.
Yeah, hard to keep things a secret.
It's also that they always credit, the agent that gets it done, and so it's also the relationship between Shams and that agent. The agent, not just LeBron in the Clutch group, it's everybody down the list, and so that Shams will treat all of them with respect of this. That if you let him break LeBron.
Sure. That makes sense. Let's go to John in L.A. John, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, man.
Before I talk about college football, I just want to say that, I was an in-house investigator in one of the top hotels in Beverly Hills. I dealt with many people, and it's public record. Troy Aikman has asked me favors, Michael Jordan. I mean, you go up and down the list. These guys, they have handlers, assistants. There's one guy, he couldn't even fill out a checkbook. Okay, so it's more than possible that Shohei didn't know about this. So I totally believe him. And Mace, you're a god, man. You're totally pro player, pro fan. There should be no salary cap in college football. They wouldn't be paying it if they couldn't afford it. Let these guys make as much money as possible. They're the ones putting their bodies on the line. Bravo to you, Mace.
All right. Thank you very much. John, you're working with God today.
I love that.
A God. A God.
Thank you.
Yeah, lowercase G, not capital G.
Lowercase G.
Yeah, you're like
exactly
Athena
right.
or out there,
yeah,
or whatever.
one of them guys,
Poseidon,
like
yeah.
Mercury or one of them. Let's go to Dave in Lancaster. Dave, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Dave.
Hey, good afternoon, fellas. I just wanted to reflect on the other guy talking about the 80s. I graduated in 1990. Two things that stick out to me with the 80s was the arcade. I miss the arcade in the summertime like it is now. You have $20 in your pocket. You ride your bike down to the arcade. You could spend all day there for hours. I miss the arcade. And then the second thing is in the 80s, the Dodgers, Steve Garvey, Ron Say, Will Smith, all those guys, Dusty Baker, they came to my elementary to take on my teachers and the coaching staff. And it was like a scrimmage youth basketball, and it was awesome. And I miss the 80s. I love the 80s. So
they had to end, unfortunately. Time moves on, but what a fantastic time. Em, you would have loved the 80s.
Sure.
Let's get a couple more. Sure. Let's get a couple more. Hey, Trucker Rick is on the line.
Hey, Trucker Rick.
Hey, Trucker Rick. What's happening, man?
What's up, guys?
Hey!
Before I talk about what's up, guys? Before I talk about LeBron, I gotta get a shout out to the station 710. Last year, I won 2 vouchers to stay at Fancy Springs, and I finally cashed them in last month. I had a great time with my wife. We got
good
a
for
free
you.
restaurant, bowling, and I just gotta give a shout out to 710. That was one of the best 2 days I had in a long time.
So happy to hear that. Thank you, man.
As a LeBron, I wasn't a fan growing up watching the NBA. But when we signed LeBron back in, I believe, 2016, 18, I didn't think it was going to work. He was 32 years old. I thought he was out of his prime. And, man, I was totally wrong. I grew up. I mean, he just grew on me. I just love LeBron. His first game, threw the 2 tomahawk dunks. And from there on out, it was just amazing. I mean, I thought us Laker fans, we all, follow one rule. As long as you wear the Laker jersey and you give it all you got, we would love and respect you. But that was not the case with LeBron. I mean, we had callers calling this station, said that we wish we would have kept Larry Nance Jr., Lonzo Ball, Ingram, and thought that we could, grow those young talent and be successful. And look at them. They're not even really doing much in the NBA. Besides that point, I love you, LeBron. I want to call and give you my flowers. I haven't called since you left. I just love you, LeBron. Thank you for everything you've done for this Laker organization. Because we got Anthony Davis, we got a ring, and because of Anthony Davis, we got Luka Doncic. So if LeBron, you're hearing, I love you, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks very much.
We'll cut
LeBron,
that and send
I
it
hope
to
you
him.
heard that. Yeah, let's send that over to him right away. Send
Well,
it to
and he's
I'll
very
send
much-
it to Max. He'll give it to Rich, and then Rich will give it to LeBron.
Yeah, he's very much in the minority. I mean, I think if you ask Rich and if you ask me or if you ask anybody who, like when I meet people, when I was in Italy, when I'm here, when I'm in Idaho, and people like that know LA or know the Lakers walk up to me, I always ask them, just in making conversation, did you want LeBron to stay or go? Mace, 90% plus wanted him gone.
But how many hate him?
Probably half of that at least.
Yeah, because there's a difference between the people who wanted to move on and the people that really despise the guy. Some people, like, I understand that people say, yes, time to move forward, can't build around a 41-year-old, all that stuff. I get that. I don't get the strong dislike or the haters.
Neither. It's probably the biggest mystery in my career, how so many Laker fans have this immense, I won't say hate, but immense dislike for LeBron. And some people do hate him.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
that's
disrespect.
for sure.
Disrespect, too. Let's go to Martin in Orange. Martin, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, man.
Hey, I wanted to call and talk about Ohtani, but in honor of that last call, I just want to say F Boston and F LeBron.
F Boston, F LeBron. There's somebody that hates LeBron.
All right. Well, he's half right.
Boston.
We agree with that. That part, anyway. Let's get one more in here. Let's go to David in Fontana. Hey, David, what's happening, man?
Hey, guys, what's happening? Two things, NFL things. I was talking with a friend who is convinced Aaron Donald will come back for the Rams in about week 6 or 7, so I'm wondering when you think he will come back. Second thing, I've been watching Quarterback on Netflix, which is great, and I've really been impressed with how Baker Mayfield plays through injury after injury. I'm wondering if you guys saw that and who you were impressed by.
Okay.
I like Baker Mayfield. I've always liked him. I thought the Browns gave up too early on him.
He is in the middle of a contract dispute with Tampa Bay, and they should absolutely pay him.
What are they going to do if they don't have him?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think he's I think he's not an A quarterback. He's a B-plus quarterback.
And I think in the right situation,
he's a B-plus who sometimes plays like an A, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And by the way, what he mentioned, like maybe week 6 for Aaron Donald, just so people can see, that would be against the Cardinals. That's October 18th. So it would have gotten through that really tough first 5 games, which is the Niners, Giants, Broncos, Eagles, Bills, then come back against the Cardinals, Raiders, and then the latter half of the season.
Right.
But I feel like if Aaron's going to come back, I think he'd come back for the whole season.
Me too. I think he'd come back for game 1. DeMarco says he needs a training camp. So,
really?
Yeah, that's DeMarco's take on it. That it's very tough to get ready and get to the middle of the season, that after a couple of years off, he needs a training camp.
Yeah, I don't think he needs a training camp.
He seems pretty game ready to me, but
well, I think there's a difference being physically fit and being game ready, and maybe he needs the ability to be in the meetings, understand the defensive, because it's a different defensive.
Yep.
Well, no, I think Chris Shula was with him this last year. But anyway, I think he needs that. It's not just if you can lift heavy weights.
Right.
It's if you're ready to play in a game.
Yeah. I mean, I would bet on him any which way. Week 6, week 1, training camp, no training camp, December, any of it. Come back for the Seattle game, the first Seattle game, and then play in whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Hard Rock Casino Hotline brought to you by Hard Rock Casino Tejon. Experience gaming and dining and live entertainment at the easiest drive from downtown L.A. Got to be 21. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Guess who's on the line coming up next, Ireland?
Well, aren't we a segment early for Dr. Clapper?
No, it's the great Ramona Shelburne is going to join us coming next. She wrote a piece about LeBron, the way the league and executives around the league have reacted to LeBron's move.
Will you answer, if I ask you a yes or no question, will you answer it honestly?
Yeah.
Did you read Ramona's piece?
You wanted honesty, right?
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. No,
that's why we're having her on.
I say when I read them, and I say when I don't. This one I did not. I saw the headline, though. That counts for something.
Yeah, sure.
Momo's coming up next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Man, you're sweating again, huh?
A little bit.
Is this the thing again?
It might be you. Every time you walk in, I start sweating.
No, is this the thing that like
That's
last?
what it is. I don't know why. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you may meet a friend of mine that I work out with tomorrow.
I'm a little.
Yeah, my wrestler buddy may come up.
All right.
I want to bring him in to meet you.
You want me to wear a cup?
No, you'll be all right. You'll be all right, I think.
Why is that the first area you thought you would go for?
Well, he's got a reach down there. I want to be prepared.
Yeah. His name is The Epic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he like booger sugar?
No.
Oh.
He may show up tomorrow. We're still kicking it around. If you, I'm a little nervous about it.
All right.
Yeah, you and him in the same room.
I'm not worried. Even if he attacks me, it's okay.
No, he's not going to attack you.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Hey, LA and OC, if you love great food and smart prices, you need to know about Wild Fork Foods. Hosting, grilling, you just want a great dinner? Start at Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork, quality meat and seafood, low prices, largest variety in one store.
Drip Drop is doctor-developed, proven fast hydration that helps your body and mind work better. Trusted by firefighters, medical professionals, and over 90% of top college and pro sports teams. Drip Drop is engineered to hydrate faster and more effectively than water alone, with 3 times the electrolytes of leading sports drinks. Stock up now at dripdrop.com and use promo code RADIO20 for 20% off your first order. That's dripdrop.com, promo code radio20.
Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay.
Hi, it's Ramona Shelburne. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for just $299 a month. Comes with owner's insurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Take it from me. With next-level customer service and incredible dealer incentives, your next Hyundai is waiting for you at Hyundai of Glendale. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out at HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Close and lease for 24 months. $47.49 total due at signing plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMF. Zero security deposit. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per access miles. Expires 7/31/26.
Harry Douglas here to help you get in on the sweet life with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. It's that classic throwback cotton candy flavor, but with zero sugar and a 5-hour energy boost. I keep these with me so I can tackle that sweet tooth with a tasty caffeine kick and no guilty sugary aftermath. Bring on the sweetness with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy Shots. Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Oh, nothing like a careless whisper. I like to do it, Mace. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't enjoy it, huh?
No, it was not my jam. Not my
It is a
jam.
Live Imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Learn more at Providence.org. They remind you sleep is essential. Getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Or if you're Mace, 13 hours.
13
Supports
hours.
everything from brain function to heart health. Get your sleep, sucker. Get your sleep, Jack.
There
It
you
is
go.
time for one of my favorite people here. The great Ramona Shelburne.
Yeah.
Joins us on Mason and Ireland.
Momo!
What's going on, guys?
Hi, Momo.
I heard you didn't read the story.
I was just being honest, Momo. Just being, I tell the truth here, and I did not read this one. So tell us all about it.
Okay. Okay, so this is a different one. It's not really as long as my normal ones, right?
Okay.
Emily can vouch for it because I bet she read it. It was more about what people in the league think of the move in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not just LeBron's move, but what this means for the Sixers. And I'll give you the log line, which is the process is over. This is the product now, okay? So this whole trust the process era, this whole Joel Embiid and Sam Hinkie going all the way back a decade of this, we're going to tank and find all these great young players and one of them will pay off, and that's over. Like, this is the end of it. And I think Bob Myers is I went back to 2017 when he was running the Warriors, and I'll save you the trouble of reading this whole story. I'll just outline the lead for you, okay? He was running the Warriors, and I said to him, hey, you guys won 73 games last year, and part of the reason you won is because you have this incredible chemistry, and the guys get along so well, and they play with joy. Did you ever worry about adding Kevin Durant to this mix that, like, could more not necessarily be better, right? Like, is it a possibility that sometimes you have, like, when you're making a batch of cookies and you put chocolate chips and walnuts and raisins, and then you go, you know what, I'm going to add some white chocolate chips too, and then it's just too much.
Yeah.
It's one thing too many. Like, did you ever worry about that? And Bob goes, I'm going to tell you something I hate, which is oversimplifying things, but if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. Like, if you can't just rest on your laurels, you can't just be the 73-win Warriors and hope that's enough. And they obviously lost in those finals that year. And so they added Durant, and they won 2 titles, and he was proven right. Well, I think he had the same choice in Philadelphia, albeit with a very different team, which is Daryl Morey still the right guy? Are you getting better if you add Jaylen Brown, or getting worse? Are you getting better if you add LeBron, or getting worse? And the answer to all 3 of those was these make us better. I don't know if it's the right thing, but they make us better.
He's right.
Because, it's you're better. Like, I don't know if it's like you're not constructing this team from the ground up like they did in Golden State, but you're just adding more talent.
Right.
So we'll see.
So Ramona, and we're talking to Ramona Shelburne. You just made the entire argument why I wanted LeBron to stay with the Lakers. But when I even say that, when I even suggest it, I get crushed. They are so mad at him that they're mad at me. They could not wait to get out. I'm talking about Laker fans now.
Yeah.
They could not wait to get out of the LeBron business. Travis actually went on the air here and said, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Bill Plaschke torched him on the way out of town. Are you as surprised as I am? You and I have worked in L.A. for 30 years together, side by side. Are you as surprised as I am how unpopular LeBron got at the end?
Not surprised. I felt it the whole way. I don't think he has ever been embraced in Los Angeles.
I agree.
And I will say, he was following Kobe. I think that's number one on the list, right? Nobody's going to follow Kobe. It's just not going to, it's like following Phil Jackson. How'd that go for Mike Brown? Okay. Like, how'd that go for, who was the guy who followed him in Chicago? Fred Hoiberg. It doesn't go well.
Yeah. Or I think it was Tim Floyd that followed Phil.
Tim Floyd. That's it. Yeah, that's right. I think it was that. But also, I don't think he embraced Los Angeles the way that a guy like Kobe. You're not going to be Kobe. You didn't. And I hate
try
to
to
do this.
be Kobe.
Yeah, but what, Ramona? Why is it an either
try,
or?
Though.
If Kobe were alive, he would have welcomed LeBron. You know that, right?
He did. He sent. They talked a little at the beginning, but I don't think LeBron tried to be Kobe either, though. He showed up and was like, you should be grateful I chose you. And by the way, they should have been grateful because they were terrible before he got here, right?
Right.
Okay, but that's not how it works in L.A. Like, you can't just be like, I'm here, appreciate me. You have to earn that. And I think winning a championship should have been enough. The guy played through so many things. Like, it just wasn't the right fit. And I'll say this, John, I'm not one of those, like, don't let the door hit you. I'm not one of those. I appreciate him so much as a basketball player.
Right.
As somebody in the content business, I appreciate him too. He's endlessly interesting, and we always talk about him. He's not afraid to interact with us and say things and do things. I think that's interesting, right? But I for his sake, he should spend his last 2 years in a place that appreciates him. Like, I was kind of rooting for Cleveland just because I think they would always appreciate him. I remember sometimes he would break like an all-time record, and the fans would like give him a clap. People would take out their phones because they knew it was historic. But I don't think there was like this genuine love here, and that's not. He's an all-time great. You should get that. It's the same way I felt a little bit about Steve Nash. He came here. That sucked. That was a weird end.
So,
he should have just stayed in Phoenix.
Question, Momo. You talk about embracing the city. He is embracing Philadelphia so much that he's living in New York. How are Philly fans going to feel about that?
I know, Mace. I'm telling you, somebody texted me who lives in New York and was like, so you just managed to disrupt both fan bases, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, people in Philly don't like people in New York. What did Joel Embiid say last year? I'll buy tickets so that Knicks fans don't buy up our whole home arena during the playoffs. Like, and now you're saying, like, I don't want to live in your city. I'm going to live in New York. I'm like, oh, that's not a great start.
Not a good start.
I
hope he shows up at the Blaze Pizza franchise in Philly, too.
I don't think so. See, that's where I think his problems in LA started. Like, it's this, people thought he was, like, it's the same thing at the Fanatics Fest. Like, if you're not going to announce, don't let that expectation sit out there and then disappoint people. Like, that's not great. So I'll say this. This is what the people around the league told me, which is one person answered the phone and was like, before you ask, I already have your answer. And I was like, what? And the guy goes, they're just going to have 5 basketballs. I'm like, okay, so you knew my question, which is, how the hell is this going to work? You have 5 guys who need the ball. Who's going to do the dirty work on that team? You have LeBron, Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Joel Embiid. Who's going to set screens? Who's going to sacrifice their point totals? Because all 5 guys, this is one of the quotes from an executive, or I think this was actually from a coach. He said, none of those 5 guys are going to average a career high. They're all going to average probably career lows next year if this goes well. Is everyone okay with that? Like,
Ramona,
is anybody going into a contract year? You know?
Wait a minute. I think I'm not sure what you're saying, but I think I disagree with you. I think if they stay healthy, they're going to win 55 games and go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Do you disagree with that?
There's a world in which that happens, but there's a world in which it's just a disaster too. I mean, I could see both. Like when you have, if everyone is on the same page, okay, if they all are ready to sacrifice and average career lows, okay, they're all ready to share the ball. If all of them are like, hey, at the end of the game, I'll set the screens and get their offensive rebounds and play defense, like, okay, that'll work great if everyone's on the same page. But that's going to take Jaylen Brown buying in after he just got I mean, I feel so bad for him, like after what happened to him this summer, right? Is he going to want to prove that the Celtics made a mistake? Like, well, how do you prove that? Are you going to prove that by averaging a career low and right? Like, this is going to be tough. And so Bob Myers, I think he made the right calls because they're better with all this talent. They're going to have to figure it out, but he's going to have to do a really good job of getting everyone to buy into what they're doing. And that's Bob Myers, that's Nick Nurse, that's Mike Gansey. That's a really tough sell for, you know, a group of guys that didn't necessarily choose to all be together, right? This isn't like Wade and Bosh and LeBron getting together that summer and saying, let's form a super team. This is kind of ad hoc throwing it all together and hoping it works.
All right, Momo, so how many are there? You just have no idea. We have no idea what it's going to look like on the floor. I love when people say, yeah, it's going to work out like that. You can take a guess, but nobody really knows. You mentioned high usage rates on all these guys. I mean,
yeah,
it's not necessarily, when you talk to executives, do they think Philadelphia is the favorite in the East?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I think the consensus is they could be a championship team if LeBron and Joel are healthy at the end. It's all about getting through the regular season.
Yep.
And then letting like Embiid was on that Olympic team for one game, and it was the game against Serbia because they needed him to go head to head with Jokic and win that matchup, or at least keep them in it because they had no one else who could hang with Jokic, and he did that. He wasn't really great the rest of the time, but in the game against Serbia, he was great. That's what this Sixers team is built like. We don't need you to be there all season, LeBron. You can play 45, 50 games. Same thing with Joel. Just be healthy at the end. That's all they need.
All right. Hey, Momo, thanks very much. The article is available on ESPN.com. I intend to read it a little bit later on today. It's on my list of things to do. Momo, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it as always.
Thanks for talking me home on my drive back from Santa Barbara.
There you go. Beautiful Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
I can picture Momo up in Montecito. Is that where you want to go, Momo, ultimately?
That's where I was last night. I was I was looking for Oprah's house, of course.
Of course you were. It's the big one.
You're not
Mace, they're all big.
You're not.
Prince Harry's place isn't exactly a shack.
I mean, listen, if you had Geeter on, maybe he would just say it. He would say the thing about, and the big, I mean, you could say that.
Well, Geeter is apparently a dirty little boy, according to Chris Morales.
I could not, but that hooked me. You guys got me the whole rest of the drive after that segment.
All right.
I was like, I'm in. I want to hear more stories like that.
There will be. It's Live Imaging Tuesday. Thank you, Momo. All right, coming up next for you, Dr. Clapper. How are you? Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let's talk about Jacob Ramrani. So, Jacob, fantastic guy. We know his family, his lovely wife, Naku. I mean, just a beautiful family, a great guy. You see him at games. You know, he's a Lakers fan and part of the Lakers. He's the official legal partner of the Los Angeles Rams, all that stuff. He's part of our community, and when you need him, he is there for you.
I don't think we spend enough time making this point, which we make every time we do one of these spots. Jacob, if he takes your case, and when you call him for a consultation at that number, 800-345-6789, just remember, count from 3 to 9, 800-345-6789. The consultation is free. If he takes your case, you only pay him if he wins.
That's right.
I mean, think about that. That's confidence. That's security.
Yep.
That Jacob's only going to take it. He's not going to spend time in your case if he doesn't think he can win it. And if he wins it, that's the only time you have to pay him. If he doesn't win, you pay nothing.
Exactly. And by the way, it's any kind of accident, commercial vehicle, Uber, Lyft, scooter, motorcycle, all that stuff. Jacob is there for you. He will handle the whole thing. It gets complicated, and ultimately, he will get you the maximum compensation. Remember the number, 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789, or hit up calljacob.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
So the other day I called Mike Trudell off air. Guess who answered the call? Yep, it was Mrs. Trudell.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Why you gotta make it weird, man?
It is wonderful. I adore her. I'm not sliding into her DMs now. I'm on the phone.
See, like, now, were you nice about it? Like, if I called Bergie and Mean Gene answered, I'd be like, hey, how you doing? I called Bergie. I'd be a real a-hole.
no. Here's what
you would not be an a-hole.
Here's what Cappy did.
That's not
Hey,
the thing
girl!
against
Hey, girl!
If I called Beto and his Heine picked up, I'd be like,
3 in the morning.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, I called Beto. Can you put Beto on the phone?
I was
Like,
very nice.
He's in trouble right now. Lo tengo amarrado.
I just acted like his mom answered the phone. I was like, hi, is Mike home? Can I speak to Mike, please?
Hi, Mrs. Trudell. Is
Exactly.
Scotty home?
Right.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Waba Grill. It's flavorful.
Pick me up and never put me down.
It's quality. It's fresh. It's spicy. Introducing our new Chili Crisp Dumplings. A spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed in fiery chili crisp. Get yours now, only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Right here on ESPN LA.
Clap on. How are you, Doc? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. So great to hear you guys.
But hey, Dr. Clapper, I want to start with a question about Patrick Mahomes. He got cleared to, for full football activity this week, and he tore reportedly his ACL and his LCL. When I heard that, I thought he's out for a year. He's only out for 7 months. Why do you think?
He dislocated the other kneecap, if you remember, in 2019, trying to do a quarterback sneak with your leg in full extension, bada bing, bada boom, his kneecap snapped out of place. He only missed 2 games. That's amazing. So he is a quick healer. He's so determined. He's going to set the record. He's going to beat out Adrian Peterson for a comeback because he's 7 months. Adrian Peterson was 8 months. And the blessing in disguise, John, is that the lateral collateral ligament also tore. That's why he had surgery the very next day. Usually we like to let the swelling come down and let the range of motion come back before we fix an ACL. That's why Saquon Barkley did so well. That's why Daniel Jones did so well. They waited almost 6 weeks. But you got to operate right away when you have this acute tear to the lateral collateral ligament in addition to the ACL, and I believe that's the reason he's able to come back so quickly.
10 years ago, how long would it have taken?
Oh, at least a year. You know, Derrick Rose, he was out like 18 months after his ACL.
Wow.
And a lot of it, Steve, you know, the mental aspects of sports and sports injuries, success for athletes, and when they get injured, for sure relates to if you're running and you have a non-contact ACL, oh, my God, what does that do to your head? Derrick Rose, he planted his foot, his body let him down, and it really messes with your recovery, in my opinion. But when you're tackled, you're the victim. Your leg was otherwise fine. Someone crushed you. Then go ahead, doc, fix it, and they'll come back right away. And I believe that's a big reason why he's bouncing back so quick.
I want to ask one other thing here about Mahomes, and this is about injuries in general. So I always think about players coming off injury and then having to learn to trust their joints or their ligaments or their tendons or whatever that is, and kind of there must be a really tentative period for somebody coming back from an injury like that.
Totally. Remember Brock Purdy, when he was tackled, he tore his elbow, the ulnar collateral ligament, which you know very well as a baseball analytic person, is something that is the Tommy John surgery, right? Just feel palms up, feel the pinky side of your elbow. That's where the ulnar collateral ligament is in the elbow. And Brock Purdy tackled, just ripped it. Well, that's an acute injury of an otherwise healthy ligament. He comes to surgery, you literally put it back onto the bone, and you're going to come back so quick, and he did. But when you're a baseball pitcher and you have slowly but surely, because of your curveball and spinning your elbow, have attenuated and stretched out that same ligament over a period of time, now you rebuild it with a graft. You can't just fix it primarily. Yes, you're totally right, Steve. The trust. Will it come back? Will I be okay? You never know till you know.
We're talking to Dr. Robert Clapper, who's our favorite orthopedic surgeon. Dr. Clapper, LeBron, rumor has it one of the reasons why he agreed to go to Philadelphia is that he had a conversation with Joel Embiid, and Joel Embiid told him that he's healthy. He hasn't had any offseason surgery for the first time in several years. But Embiid's career has been defined by injuries. If Joel Embiid said to you, I'm healthy as I've ever been, would you trust it?
No. That's a capital N and a capital O. He's had 3 surgeries on his left knee. That is not what bothers me. But it's just like real estate. Location, location, location. He's had, starting in 2017, then in 2024, and then 2025, attention to his lateral meniscus. What's the lateral meniscus? Go ahead and feel your knee right now. Feel your kneecap. The big toe side of your knee and kneecap, that's medial. That is, if I see 100 patients for knee problems, 95 of them are coming to me because the big toe side of the knee joint, the medial meniscus, has been torn, and we're really good at taking care of that. 5 out of 100, much rare, is the lateral, the little toe side where the meniscus is. They're both called meniscus, but they are like apples and oranges. And the reason is the medial side, the medial meniscus, go ahead and straighten and bend your knee. It's a pure hinge, that half of the joint. But when you now get up to twist, to turn, all of that movement, that rotational movement of your knee, it's not a flip phone with a hinge. It actually can twist. That comes from the lateral side, and the lateral meniscus is shaped completely differently than the medial meniscus. 3 surgeries on that side, he's got a chronic degenerative problem now. When he lands and twists, which if I was playing against him as a basketball team, you make him land and twist, and trust me, as the season goes on, as the game goes on, you're not going to have a powerful Joel Embiid, in my opinion.
Okay, last thing for you that's been in the news a lot lately. I've heard it talked about, particularly at the gym. They're talking about peptides. What are peptides? Do they work? All that stuff.
Well, here's my opinion, Steve Mason. If you want to get smarter, you don't eat brains. it ain't going to work. Your stomach's going to digest the brains. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the whole idea that you eat the peptides and your collagen's going to – how about the digestive system? You know what lives in your stomach? Hydrochloric acid. So this, to me, give me a break. I mean, but ever since man has been around, just read the Bible. Everybody's been promising you something. We're all going to die someday. Enjoy the ride. The journey is a reward, and stop letting them tell you you can't age. We're all going to age.
Dr. Klepper, I can't tell you how much we appreciate this every week.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
this
really
is
do.
This is really good and really helpful and really insightful, and we always appreciate you being so candid with us. So thank you.
Yes. Well, thank you both. I mean, I have a very warm place in my heart for both of you, how you've welcomed me to the station. And the good news is Cedars-Sinai loves it also, and so do the Weekend Warriors. And so I can announce now on your show that starting September, I'm going to be back with you for another year and being on Saturday for another year. And I cannot thank you guys.
Dr. Klepper, that makes my day, man. That's awesome. I know for people who don't know, behind the scenes, we were fighting for a really long time to get Dr. Klepper back, and now we're rolling, Doc, so that's great news.
I love you guys. Thanks so much.
All right. Thanks,
Appreciate
Doc.
it.
Appreciate it. Don't forget, every Sunday morning, 7 a.m., the Weekend Warriors show. Saturday morning. I say Sunday, Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Saturday. That's great. Dr. Clapper back for another year.
Yeah, that is good news.
Listen, it's one of my big things is we had to get Clapper back, and a lot of
Yeah,
people
you deserve a lot of credit for that, Chris, because you kind of never let the ball drop.
I had to go into the storm.
Me too.
Yeah.
I went to the wall.
A lot of people were trying to push back. I said, no, we're going to push deeper and harder.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Should the Tigers trade Tarek Skubal right now? Let's do that. Next, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN. You know, Cosm is the ultimate immersive sports experience. Now, love Cosm. I've had such unbelievable experiences at Cosm. Two of my favorites. Game 7 of the World Series. Oh, man, surrounded by Dodger fans. Seeing that on a huge wraparound screen. Amazing. The other thing is I saw The Matrix, which is one of my all-time favorite movies in shared reality. Again, unbelievable. And right now you can be part of the action at SummerSlam 2026 in shared reality at Cosm. That is coming up this weekend, August 1. Immersive displays surround you in the sights and the sounds of one of the WWE's biggest events, and they will bring the superstars to life. Take the biggest party of the summer to a new level, putting you ringside. Find tickets right now at Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. Have you become a part of the ESPN LA Blue Crew? Well, if you haven't, why haven't you? The Blue Review presented by LAX. Each weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. with me, Gregory Arthur Bergman, thanks, Cappy, and Marcus Grant. We're talking Dodgers baseball first thing in your day and getting you warmed up for the Sedano and Cap morning show. The Blue Review on our ESPN LA YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles. Weekdays at 6:30 a.m. Live and always on demand. Your home for real Dodgers talk, ESPN LA.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, Huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
The bikini debuted in July of 1948. Coincidentally, that's the last time I felt ready to wear one. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Appetite for Destruction plays the music of Guns N' Roses. Poolside playback, August 13th.
Number 2.
Summertime is pool time. Rent a casino with a private pool.
And the number 1 reason.
Don't pay high prices for gas. Morongo's Travel Center prices are the lowest priced gas around.
Morongo, good times.
Drip Drop is doctor-developed, proven fast hydration that helps your body and mind work better. Trusted by firefighters, medical professionals, and over 90% of top college and pro sports teams. Drip Drop is engineered to hydrate faster and more effectively than water alone, with 3 times the electrolytes of leading sports drinks. Stock up now at dripdrop.com and use promo code RADIO20 for 20% off your first order. That's dripdrop.com, promo code radio20.
Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay.
It's all about good stories, Mace.
It is. It is.
149 on a live imaging Tuesday lit, presented by Providence, providence.org. Take care of your health, will you? And be sure to prioritize mental health. Managing stress through mindfulness, hobbies, or physical activity isn't optional. It's a key part of overall well-being. And remember to, like Lexapro saved my life, man. Lexapro is amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's helping. Good.
Oh.
That's what it's all about, man.
I mean, it calmed down my anxiety. You know what I used to do to calm down my anxiety before? Drink. It was a vicious cycle because that just made the anxiety worse.
Yeah, no.
And then I ended up with heart failure. And here we are, reading spots for Providence.
Here we are. So last night, John, I don't think you've ever called anything quite like this. Jason Benetti, who is the Detroit Tigers play-by-play guy and, of course, does Sunday Night Baseball.
Yeah, great announcer.
Was confronted with a situation where he had to do play-by-play of something completely out of the box. Listen to this.
The chase for the squirrel is on, and the squirrel is in the corner, and the squirrel is still eluding an entire horde of grounds crew members. And the squirrel's free once again. Hemmed in? No, I won't be hemmed in. I have freedom on my mind. Trying to go between the legs, and eventually he gets away again and hops through the towel. And hops through another towel. The force field is activated. Towels can't stop him, or maybe they can.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank the grounds crew. Let's give them a round of applause. The Detroit Tigers grounds crew, thank you.
That's Bill Miller, the crew chief. He just got on his mic to thank the grounds crew and got booed. It took 67 of them to catch one squirrel.
You know, if you look at the video of this, John, it does take every single member of that grounds crew to find and locate and capture that squirrel.
By the way,
survived, by the way.
Bill Miller, that umpire, is a veteran umpire. We were in the same fraternity at UCLA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just missed each other. We've met since then, but he's a little younger than I am. There was a story last week where there was a guy that used to pitch for the Dodgers that Bill Miller is a big guy.
Okay. Yeah, he is a big guy.
He didn't get out of the way of a ground ball up the middle, and the ball ends up squirting through for a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And this pitcher just starts cussing Miller out like you fat F,
right.
Get your fat effing you-know-what out of there. And I started thinking, why would you do that to an umpire and Bill Miller's been an umpire for like 25 years.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Isn't that umpire going to squeeze you the next time he's behind the plate?
As much as you expect umpires to be professional, it is impossible to take a shot at an umpire and not have him remember it.
Right.
He's going to remember it. There's going to be a close call. You're going to get screwed.
Yeah, and I just thought politically that was a really stupid move by this pitcher.
Yeah, agreed.
You know, that you would basically make it personal to an umpire.
Right.
Calling him fat, telling him to get out of the way. And I mean, even if you go back and apologize to him later, the guy's going to remember.
We'll never forget that. Never forget that. All right. Hey, Rams training camp is back. ESPN LA's coverage and content presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more information.
And Mace, let me give you some more context in that. That pitcher was Caleb Ferguson. Remember when he pitched for the Dodgers?
He was good for the Dodgers.
Yeah. He pitches for the Reds now, and it was at a Reds-Mariners game last week. And here's Ferguson said to Bill Miller, "Effing fat ass, get out of the way, fat MFer."
Oh, I remember this. This was where the ball was hit up the middle.
And Miller tried to get out of the way. And
it hit him.
Yeah. And my thought was, Miller's not trying to let the ball hit him.
But if he was less fat, I think he would have been able to dodge it.
Right, but it doesn't matter. Why would you personalize it?
I think it's because pitchers are crazy, and when they get on the mound, they are all wound up super tight. Like, remember when Max Scherzer got mad at Dave Roberts for patting him on the butt?
That's like, right, yeah.
Yeah, those guys are, you're right, Em. Those
crazy
guys are wound very tight.
So speaking of pitchers, Jeff Passan is talking about whether the Tigers will or will not trade Tarek Skubal.
The Tigers were just an absolute mess in May. Since then, however, they've had the best record in the American League. And while it's gotten them back into playoff contention, it hasn't done so enough to quell a lot of the rumors that are out there. And when I talk with opposing executives, they all say the same thing. The Tigers want to trade Tarek Skubal, but can they? And that's ultimately, I think, is where we're going to get to over the next few days. Detroit needs to make a decision, and there are going to be plenty of suitors. The Rays want Tarek Skubal. The Brewers want Tarek Skubal. The Phillies could sneak in there. The Braves, and of course the Dodgers lurking around. And, if the Tigers do trade Skubal, whether they get back an arm who's big league capable right now, outfield help, a little bit of both maybe.
So it sounds like, and by the way, they're only 4.5 games out of the wild card, John. Should they trade him? If you were the Detroit GM?
I would, simply because
there are 7 teams in front of them?
Yeah. And I don't think the Tigers are going to win the World Series this year. Well, here, let me qualify it.
Okay.
He's a free agent at the end of this season.
That is correct.
If you're not going to offer him the moon, and it sounds like the Tigers are not.
Yep.
It's the exact same situation the Angels were in with Shohei 3 years ago. The Angels decided to try and build around Shohei. Remember, they went out and
went out and got guys. They got Lucas Giolito and some other guys to help.
And it didn't work.
Flopped.
And Shohei left for nothing. They could have rebuilt their whole farm system. Tarek Skubal, if they start a bidding war, they can rebuild their whole farm system. So unless they're planning on giving him the Godfather offer at the end of this season, don't you have to trade him?
I think you absolutely must, and I think they absolutely will. I think they're absolutely
and when's the trade
going
deadline?
to trade him. It is August the 3rd, which would be next Monday or Tuesday.
Yes, we'll be at Rams training camp during that day. You'll be with
Monday.
Sua, and John, you'll be off that day.
Oh, that's going to be so dramatic. We're going to be at Rams training camp.
There you go.
We're going to get Tarek Skubal. That is going to be a great day. I cannot wait for that. I think the Dodgers need to make that trade. I was thinking about it today. Let's look at their rotation, right? So obviously Yamamoto's Yamamoto. He's going to be your game 1 starter at the moment. Shohei, question mark. Tyler Glasnow, got to say question mark. He's only throwing off flat ground right now. It looks like Blake Snell's coming back next week. Their rotation is not as
Robleski.
Justin Robleski, All-Star.
Mm-hmm.
So those, but again, with Shohei a question mark and Tyler Glasnow a question mark, maybe they do need to add that pitcher. And no matter what, keep them away from Milwaukee. I don't want to go into a series facing Jacob Mizorowski followed by Tarek Skubal or the reverse. That is a really tough game 1, game 2.
I agree with you.
Thank you.
If I were the Dodgers, I would make and by the way, people say, well, I wouldn't give up Robleski, and they might not need to.
No, they might not need to.
But I would give up Sheehan.
Me too.
I would give up a couple of more top minor leaguers. I wouldn't give up Dalton Rushing because we don't know about Will Smith. But I think the Dodgers could make their farm system is so loaded, they could make a competitive offer without giving up key players on their roster this year. And remember, Mace, I can't stress this enough. I know people don't want to hear it. There's not going to be a baseball season next year.
Right.
So everybody says, well, why would you go out and spend all that money on Skubal for a rental? Well, number one, if he kills it and leads you to a 3rd straight World Series, you can always re-sign him.
That was the whole point, right?
Yeah, but if we have no baseball at all next year, doesn't that make the odds even stronger that the Dodgers go for it this year?
Yes, 100%. 100%. And by the way, the Tigers are looking for outfield help. And, the Dodgers have 6 outfielders that are among the top 100 prospects in Major League Baseball, whether it be Zaire Hope or DePaula or James Tibbs III. I mean, these guys are all raking down in the minors. So I think a combination of if they want a Major League ready starting pitcher and they want an outfielder, I would think that's either Emmett Sheehan or River Ryan. Plus James Tibbs III or
I think River
Zaire
Ryan's
Hope.
hurt again.
He is hurt, but I don't know that it's like a game breaker hurt.
Well, he's been hurt for like 3 years in a row.
Yeah, he is coming off surgery.
So I'm not sure that's the one I asked.
It may be Sheehan. It may be Sheehan. All right, coming up next for you, going to do some Fast Track. It's Live Imaging Tuesday. Morales was very quiet during that segment. I'm a little bit disappointed that you're not bringing it today, Chris. Why are you not bringing it? Why are you not a red light player? Come on, Chris. Red light's on.
I got a text from Cappy earlier because he really enjoys it. He listens all day long.
Oh,
and he says you got to be more funny today.
I thought I was kind of funny.
me.
Oh, yeah, you're not funny at all.
Today?
Yeah, I don't know. I know it's like, what?
Well, I was letting you guys do your thing. I didn't want to interrupt.
Well, no, but I mean, you're supposed to bring a little spark. Bring a little spark, Morales.
I feel like we did in the beginning.
Nothing. Cappy, I agree with you 100%.
We were talking about group sex in the beginning.
That's right.
You go.
We started off on a high. All right. Coming up next for you is Fast Track, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
If I'm Derek Carr, and I want to win a Super Bowl before I'm done.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
How about this? You look at Stafford's record, you look at how Stafford plays and the amount of time that he misses, which is very, very minimal, and you say, hey, look, if you're the Rams and you don't have what you call a viable backup quarterback, why would you not at least knock on the door of Derek Carr? Now you've got a 34-year-old veteran quarterback who's started probably a couple hundred games in his career. And now, Ty Simpson, you're our third-string quarterback, and Stetson Bennett, in theory, could be the odd man out. But if backup quarterback is a critical position for the Rams because of Stafford's age and injury history, then getting a real backup quarterback, someone with real experience, might be on the Rams' radar.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, John Ireland here. Here in Los Angeles, our city water is loaded with chlorine and chemicals. That's why I got a Life Source whole house water system. It cleans and conditions water from every tap for healthier water with no salt and no regular maintenance. Upgrade your water and your life with Life Source. I did, and I'll never go back. Call the Life Source California factory today at 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Life Source Water, it's not just better, it's essential. Life Source. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply.
There you were, surrounded by fans, sharing wings, sharing drinks, high-fiving random strangers. Everybody remembers the game, but nobody remembers the guy coughing behind you until a few days later. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You wake up, you got a fever, your throat's on fire. So now what? Urgent care closed. ER slammed. Telehealth? Maybe, but the pharmacy's closed. You need a medical emergency kit. These are not first aid kits, everybody. They contain essential prescriptions used for over 30 common conditions, sinus and ear infections, UTIs, stomach bugs, traveler's diarrhea, and more. You can even use your doctor-developed guidebook to select the right prescription or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. It's like an urgent care in a drugstore in your house. When you're sick, traveling, or stranded, you'll wish you ordered a medical emergency kit. Order online in minutes, and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. That's promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
The home of Rams football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain mat full, and race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland. Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
Zoom, man.
So I saw this going viral, and I thought this is just perfect for Mason and Ireland, perfect for John Ireland, I think specifically.
Okay.
So here's the scenario. There are two people that were in public in Central Park, and they were on a bench, and they are making out, having a great time. Somebody walks up to them. He starts the video with a selfie on himself, and then turns the camera around, and videotapes these people making out. And it says, get a room. There are children here. It's like daylight. I would venture to say it's probably 5 p.m., somewhere in that range.
Okay.
And turns out that the two people work at the same law firm. One is a partner, one is an associate in the same litigation firm at one of the largest litigation firms in New York. One was married, one was in a relationship that might have been over. But the real debate seems to be online. Is it okay to film these people? Is the person that's actually wrong in this scenario the stranger filming strangers making out and then posting it online?
I think it's a little bit of a violation, yeah.
I think it's creepy.
Because it's not like the Coldplay thing, which is just, it was at the Jumbotron. It's like you could be in the Jumbotron at any time at a concert.
Right. Sure.
That is a little creepy to just film two people you don't know making out in public. Who cares? I mean, at the end of the day, yes, it's maybe salacious if people are cheating each other, but I don't want to film random people.
There's one person in my phone who will send me photos of celebrities that they are in the vicinity of, even though the celebrity doesn't know their picture is being taken, which I think is super creepy. It's like, I got a Demi Moore picture a couple of weeks ago. It's like, and she's not looking at the camera. It's just like surreptitiously.
It's like you're stalking them.
Exactly. It's very, very weird. Everything does not have to be on your camera, and maintain a little privacy. If two people are making out in the park, let them make out.
But it is in public. They were in a park in front of everybody.
Oh, yeah. No laws were broken, but I think it's just not at all polite or courteous or...
Yeah, I think it's weird. I wouldn't do it.
And why did they post it? What was the post?
I think they were saying, why is everybody making out? And it's just like, also, let people make out in public.
Right.
Is it heavy?
How it is.
Is it heavy making out though? Like Bergie used to say, was there petting?
Was it G-rated?
I would say it was G-rated, maybe a little PG. I would not say that it was. Nothing was showing that.
Did they get to second base?
Were they under the sweater with the sweater muffins? Or
I don't think they were under the sweater. I think they were. Everything was above the sweater.
Above the sweater, it was. All right.
Yeah, sometimes you want those sweater muffins.
BC, what do you got?
Fast Track.
It was kicked off Big Ten Media Day.
Yes.
For a little bit from Jaden Mayav earlier.
Yep.
Last week was SEC Media Day, and came with that was Lane Kiffin and all his, his stuff.
Yep.
One of the things he said, he has recently removed all of the social media from his phone. Started as a challenge from his kids, but he said he's actually really enjoyed it, and he's kind of, reconnected. I don't really know what that means. But how long do you think you could actually go without any social media? And then do you really need it in your everyday life?
I could go forever without social media. But everybody else is doing it, so
You couldn't do our job without social media.
Yeah,
right.
It's really
that's
tough
how I feel, Emily. I think one of the first things I'm going to do once I leave the show, whether it's by my decision or I get canned, is get off of social media.
You're never leaving this show. There's no getting out of this thing.
Never.
So, but I when it ends, that'll be one of the first things I do is get off social media because it's just so negative.
Yeah, I mean, it is negative. I would say, though, it's like 50-50. I think, you do get good information. You do get stuff that you need. But then there's the other half, which is terrible toilet cesspool, waste of time, all that stuff. So I think social media is a net 50-50. That's my opinion of it.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong.
Net zero.
Net zero. That's right. Net zero.
I like it because I can keep up with people that I went to college and high school with. And
do you keep track of them on Twitter?
No, on Instagram.
Just on Insta.
Instagram's
Okay.
another social media that I can use.
True, it is.
And so I like using Instagram for that. I prefer Instagram more than Twitter because I think Twitter is much more toxic. I think Instagram is mostly just pictures and stuff.
Instagram is not the cesspool that Twitter is. It's just people, look, I'm on vacation.
I mean, it's a bit of a cesspool depending on what goes on, but it is Twitter's quite a cesspool.
Oh, yeah, Twitter's awful. You can tweet me, by the way, at Venice Mace, M-A-S-E.
You contributed to the negative Twitter. I saw your tweet about Levi Stadium today. You said you quote tweeted something that was like, "It's the fourth worst stadium in all of the NFL," and you said it should be number one most worst or something.
Because the Niners play there.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly right.
You're contributing to the negativity.
Do you think what is the worst stadium in the NFL?
MetLife.
It is MetLife. PC. Anything?
I mean, the Chargers share SoFi. They don't really have their own.
That is true.
So-
Well, maybe winning something would help.
Yeah,
out.
no, they win something.
Listen, Justin Herbert got engaged.
That's right.
So
That's
at least
big
he'll
news.
have one ring in his
That's
life.
right.
He's getting two. Don't worry.
By the way, I'll tell you, I don't disagree on Santa Clara. Here's the reason. Aside from the Niners play there, it is very far away from San Francisco. It is probably 45 minutes.
Is it further than how
It's like
Foxborough
Anaheim to L.A., right?
Yes.
I think Foxborough is almost farther.
Is it?
Yeah.
There is no vibe around it. Like, it's just a stadium in the middle of nowhere. There's no bars, no clubs, no scene. And I think they miss out on that. So, and I'd say, I saw this. I was there for 2016 Super Bowl. It's a little sterile. But I mean, it's a fine. I'm not a big fan of the stadium in Santa Clara.
MetLife is in the middle of a swamp.
Yes, it is true.
And it has the worst field. It has no aura in the stadium at all.
Yep.
It is in New Jersey, of all places.
Yes, I know.
So MetLife is by far number one most worst.
Yep.
Some people kind
Voted
of
by
feel
the world.
SoFi's sterile at times. Some people feel
I-
SoFi's a little sterile.
Sterile?
Beautiful.
It's a beautiful. Oh, it's a palace.
No, it's crazy.
But it's
crazy.
Some people feel it's a little sterile.
Do they really?
Some people do.
I think it's got a personality unlike any stadium in the NFL. There's nothing like that.
There is nothing like it. But I'm just saying, I enjoyed Rams games when they were at the Coliseum.
Ireland, you like SoFi, you just don't like the food.
Right.
He's anti the food.
So I just eat before I go now.
Yeah.
I got something from Sarah Barshop about she talked about with Sean McVay today. Said that he has quote had conversations with Aaron Donald, but said there is quote no news on the front of any imminent decision on whether he's going to play or not. Quote, we've kept in contact. He's feeling good. He's training. It's going really well. Again, I don't think they would keep on reporting about this if he was eventually not going to be on the team. I think they would have given up on this a while ago.
Or at least tried to poo-poo it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I think it's been alive for too long for it not to be real. Ireland, Dan Orlovsky, who's on the Get Up, we watched the Get Up,
Yeah.
was talking the other day about pedicures and how anti-pedicure he is.
Okay.
Where do you stand on pedicures?
Would not get one, have never
Ever?
had one.
Oh, really?
Have no interest in one.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about manicures? You a mani guy?
Nope.
Oh.
So
no, I
you're
don't
not-
want anybody messing with my nails.
Well,
Why?
Ireland's got weird nails. He just like tears
Does he
them
really?
off. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
he tears them off in a
I'm a-
weird
I'm a
way.
big manicure
Clip 'em,
guy.
Chris. Here, I'll do it right now.
Oh, no,
Don't clip on screen.
Right
No.
there.
Oh.
Right there.
Oh, no.
Disgusting.
I like a good mani, and I like a shiny buff at the end.
Do you get the shiny buff?
Not like the clear.
Not yet.
Like
no.
Keyshawn does the clear.
He does the clear.
He does the clear.
The shiny.
Who?
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn?
Yeah, he gets a
I
clear.
don't know who that is you're speaking of.
Well, we just had him on the morning show today.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, so he's back in our good graces now?
He's always been in our good graces. It's not my fault he went to the Witness Protection Network and nobody watched him for 3 years. But he gets the clear.
Yeah.
I get the shiny buff where they buff it.
Right. I get it.
I think every man should be medically mandated to get a pedicure.
You know what? I get one
Y'all's feet are gross.
probably once every 3 months.
Yeah, I don't
That's
do that
good.
many pedicures because I got a screwed up toe.
Oh, do
A
you
toenail
really?
that's something
Yeah.
like a piece of wood fell on it when I was a kid. So it's grown back. They've removed it a couple times. It comes back that way. So it looks pretty funky. And when I go in there, they like put goggles on and they get like a sander out.
Oh, really?
So it's a little embarrassing.
Even more of a reason, though, to get them done.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah. Do you ever get the massage while you're getting your pedicure done?
Yeah, sometimes. It doesn't bother me.
Mace, do you still get massages since you bought the massage chair?
I do
Neither
not.
do
I do not. The massage chair is my massage.
Yeah, me too.
You think all guys should get a pedicure?
Everybody should be required to, like, medically every year.
Medically.
Men and women, but specifically men should medically be required to get a pedicure every year. Should be included in their insurance. Should be covered by the government somehow, because y'all's dogs are disgusting.
Y'all's
dogs. I never understood, like, Rex Ryan getting into the feet. Like, I think feet are kind of gross.
But I also think, why is it such a big deal to get your why are you so against it, John?
I'm not. I just don't enjoy it. It's not something I would pay for. I'll take care of my own stuff.
Do you have a little foot fetish there, John?
No, opposite.
Yeah,
I probably don't spend as much time on my feet as I should.
No, I think you meant,
No, I meant other people.
Yeah.
No.
Like Lisa's feet.
No. Like Rex Ryan?
Yeah, like Rex Ryan,
Yeah,
exactly.
But
foot fetish.
a beautiful woman's well-painted, foot is a nice thing.
Yeah, it's still a
I'm
foot.
not a foot fetish guy, but, like, if a foot comes in contact with things, I don't mind it.
Yeah, I'm not a foot thing.
Who was the Patriots player? Was it Wes Welker, who was doing an interview about they were getting ready to play Buffalo, and Rex Ryan was the head coach at Buffalo, and Wes Welker worked in the word foot or feet into an answer like 4 times. They said, "Well, what do you think about the Bills?" He goes, "Well, we just got to put one foot in front of the other." And make sure that we keep our feet on the ground and not get too big-headed, and we should be fine. And Belichick saw it and suspended him for the first half.
That's very funny. By the way, if you're interested in feet,
you got a website?
You can go to celebfeets.com.
No.
Yeah, you can.
You're making that
gallery style featuring celebrity foot photos.
Oh
God!
Or
Also,
you can go to Feetpedia or Wikifeet.
I was saying WikiFeet is the main one, I think. And
Oh,
then
really?
It's because Survivor.
None of these things are right, are they?
No.
They're not right,
Yeah.
but they're there.
No, I mean, none of these things actually exist.
No, absolutely. Wikifeet is definitely. I'm on the Wikifeet website.
Oh, Jesus.
The show Survivor has a lot of very high-def photos of people's feet, and so the contestants will say they end up on these sites.
Wow. Your girl Beckinsale is on here.
Really?
Oh, she's got nice feet.
Might change my mind.
Oh, no, actually, yeah, you would imagine she has nice feet.
Oh, yeah. Great feet. All right, coming up next week is more Fast Track. Mason
Who would have
Ireland.
the best feet of the station? Like of the guys. Let's not get into the women of the station.
It would be somebody like Michael probably has good feet because he had to take care of his feet to stay in the
But
NBA.
he's not. I bet you Michael doesn't get a pedicure.
He might.
It's like the people that get pedicures probably have the best feet, I would imagine.
think.
Yeah.
I feel like Trudell's got those little feet. Running around, scrambling around.
Right.
All right, more Fast Track next. Mason Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
Instead of a statue, how about naming a park after?
You think he gets a statue?
Yes. I think he's going to get a statue. He's LeBron.
That's why.
Yeah.
And he had success here.
And he won here.
He didn't have success like Kobe, Magic, and those guys, but he won a title. He broke the all-time scoring record. Now, we could argue whether he should, but is he going to?
He's going to get one.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN.
The Hard Rock Hotline on ESPN LA. Brought to you, of course, by Hard Rock Casino Tajon.
Experience gaming, dining, and live entertainment at the easiest drive from downtown LA. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition at goodkarmabrands.com.
Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour weekdays starting at 2 p.m. Choose from 5-piece dumplings original or chili crisp or a spicy boom boom taco. Pair with your favorite premium one beverage, including our new strawberry watermelon lemonade refresher. Both for just $5 only at Waba Grill.
In a contracting business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. Service Titan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first call to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for visionaries ready to stop operating and start automating. Service Titan, AI for the trades.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You push yourself in everything you do, scanning headlines for insights, keeping an eye on the market. Robinhood puts you in control of your money, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
Fast Track. And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Vroom, vroom, man.
All right, so The Odyssey is the hottest movie in the world right now, blowing up the box office in all great ways. But the translator of The Odyssey has some thoughts about this. Emily Wilson did the most recent translation of The Odyssey from its, ancient Greek text to how she interpreted it. So she feels like she has a little bit of ownership over the story, and she did a Substack just berating this interpretation. So here I'm going to read you an excerpt from it.
Okay.
So Nolan's Odyssey lacks many of the elements that make the poem great. It has nothing convincing to say about time, memory, history, war, or about the relationship between one warrior's glorious return in the lives of his family, adversaries, comrades, friends, and neighbors. I disagree with her on that, but it lacks psychological, emotional, political, and ethical depth. Its narrative structure is gimmicky. The writing is abysmal. None of the characters have convincing motivation for their actions or words. And to finish it off, there are no sex scenes, and all the food looks terrible. I think I agree with her in the last part. There are no sex scenes, and
right.
the food does look abysmal.
Yeah.
I agree with her on that. But it's interesting because she also didn't get invited to one of the premieres, and so maybe she's a little salty that Nolan didn't invite her.
Hey, it's a 3,000-year-old poem. It's super long. Chris Nolan had to choose parts of it and leave other parts out. This is the people that complain about adaptations. You can never get everything in the movie.
Exactly. And so I agree with her on some parts of it, but do you think a movie is worse if there are no sex scenes? I think specifically Odyssey should have had sex scenes in it.
I agree.
You do?
Of course.
Who would have had sex in that movie?
They all should have. Okay,
right,
so
but who did in the
Odysseus
poem
was
have
supposed
sex?
to have sex with Charlize Theron's character Calypso
But then
for
he would
7
be
years.
cheating on Anne Hathaway.
Well, he did it. That's what Odysseus did. Odysseus did that in the poem. So he was supposed to shack up with Calypso for 7 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Christopher Nolan missed that.
Was
All
supposed to
movies
have-
are better with sex.
He was supposed to have a year-long relationship with Circe and bear a child for Circe.
Oh, wow.
And didn't do that.
Yeah.
So Odysseus is supposed to be having a lot of, all around.
Yeah, but they left all that out.
And Penelope was the faithful one, which tends to be how they talk about women in ancient times.
Is Anne Hathaway Penelope?
She is.
Yes.
Okay.
She's very good.
But I
Well,
think
Mace, think about if Game of Thrones had no sex. The reason
Yeah.
Game of Thrones was kind of the whole package was it had a lot of that mixed in there.
sex, violence, and dragons.
There's not a lot of sex in House of the Dragon right
Past season 1. Season 1 had a lot of sex.
now. Yeah.
And
This
a little,
has
even a
so
little
many
season
dragons.
2. Season 3 has a lot of death and dragons and
Yeah, I
violence.
still say there's no beating Rhaenyra. She's got 6 dragons. You cannot beat her.
Well, history
A lot of
will
dragons.
determine that.
That's a lot of dragons. Hey, Rams Training Camp is back. Tune in tomorrow, noon to 3 for me and Andy Kamenetsky live from Rams Training Camp at LMU. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA, powered by Waba Grill. It's for you. BC, what do you got?
Fast track.
Oh, we got our intern Junior is going to take away the next one.
Oh, what's up, Junior?
Hey,
what's up?
What's up, Junior?
Speaking about Rams training camp, I was there on Sunday. And it was amazing, and almost as amazing as offensive lineman Rams Kevin Dotson's new haircut. If you guys haven't seen,
I have not seen it.
I have seen it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he basically has the Rams horns dyed onto the side of his head. His haircut basically looks like the Rams helmet. So my question for Mason and Island and you, Chris.
Wait a minute, is Junior using my morning show mic?
He is.
Don't spit on that thing, bro.
I got you.
I'm the only one that uses that one. It's usually kept. Oh,
Oh,
come on.
relax.
I'll brush it off for you.
All right, be sure to clean it afterwards, Junior. I don't know where you've been.
So the Rams won the Super Bowl this year. Would you guys copy Dotson's haircut and dye the horns onto the side of your guys' head?
Okay. If we win the Super Bowl, I will absolutely do it. If we win the Super Bowl, you can stick Rams horns on my head. I'm totally fine with it. For
See,
a
I
Super
would-
Bowl, for a championship?
If I would probably do it if the Lakers won the title.
Wow, this is an awesome haircut.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
But
I would do it if the Rams win.
okay, there we go. We got that to look forward to.
Yeah.
It's on the tape.
It's on the tape.
It's on the
Pepe would
tape.
say it is on the tape. All right, real quick, I wanted to get this in, John. You know, I believe the big surprise team in the National Football League this year is going to be the Raiders. So I wanted to touch on Chargers and Raiders here.
Okay. Did
So-
you see the Raiders news from today?
What was it? No, I didn't.
Kirk Cousins QB1.
For the moment.
Yeah.
For the
But they-
moment.
they-
you
they
can't make
released-
the kid number one.
They
QB1
released the
on day
depth chart.
one.
Cousins 1, Mendoza 2.
Okay, so I want to start with the Chargers
Okay.
in honor of Brian Cohen.
Okay.
Drew Dinsick is from NBC, and I want you to listen to his take on this year's Chargers.
Can the Chargers make it 3 straight years and go over their win total?
Well, they're going to have a tough time. The schedule is gnarly. This is the 5th toughest schedule in terms of strength of opponent. And then you add to the mix that they have to play 4 teams coming off their bye, including hugely consequential contests against the Chiefs, the Texans, and the Patriots, all coming off their bye. Travel also very difficult for them throughout this year. There are multiple trips back and forth across the coast. Chargers have been given a true test. But, Vaughn, I will tell you, no team across the NFL warrants a higher potential upgrade to their offense year over year than the Chargers. Incredibly high potential with Mike McDaniel coming in as the offensive coordinator here. Combine that with a healthy offensive line, presumably, you could have an absolute perfect synergy in this group to score 30-plus points a game.
There you go. So it started out really dark and then ultimately ended up with lots of upside, Brian.
30 points a game sounds like a winning team to me. That's all I got to say.
Okay, now
Brian, I thought he saved the best part of his point for last. They're getting their offensive line back. You know, people forget last year they were missing 4 of their 5 offensive linemen, and now they got them all back. And so I think they're going to be able to run the ball better. I think Herbert's going to have time to throw. They need a number 1 receiver to kind of emerge. Quentin Johnson?
Quentin Johnson, yeah. And Ladd McConkey's kind of that guy, but not the true deep one.
But
he is a guy.
He's kind of a 2.
Yeah.
Like
solid.
I was surprised they didn't go out and upgrade their wide receivers, but I think the Chargers get double-digit wins this year. I think they're going 10-7 or 11-6.
Yeah, I think they're going 8-9. All right, so here is Adam Shine talking about the Raiders.
I thought it was fantastic. I love the Clint Kubiak hire. I view it the same way I viewed Ben Johnson in Chicago. I love Mendoza. I love the additions they made. Linderbaum at center. I really think that Ashton Genty is going to have a monster second season. Brock Bowers is going to get back to being Brock Bowers. I'm fascinated to get your take. I can't scream that this team's going to make the playoffs, but I think the Raiders are going to be a pain in the ass for everyone that they play in their schedule. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them split 3-3 in the division. I think they're going to be a tough out every single Sunday.
9-8.
I think
Chargers 8-9.
No chance.
Raiders 9-8. It's the way it's going down, BC. Ireland.
I think the Raiders are going to be better, but not that much better. Would they win 3 games last year?
Couple.
I think they won 3. I think they went 3-14. and that got him the number 1 pick. I think they could win if everything breaks right. They could win 8 games. But I don't.
So you're not far off from me. I'm saying 9 and you're saying 8?
Yeah, they could, but I think everything needs to go right. And I disagree they're going 3-3 in the division. I think they'd be lucky to go 1-5.
You think so?
Who are the 3 teams they're going to beat?
Well, obviously Kansas City, Denver, and the Chargers. I mean, you asked who they're going to in the division.
You think they
who
win?
Are they going to lose to?
They think you think they split with all 3?
I think they split with all 3.
Yeah, I don't.
They are a tough out. You heard Adam Shine. It's a tough out. Who is Adam Shine?
He's a New York sports. He's a New York sports radio host. And
See?
He's on Sirius now, and he loves to see keeping the conversation going. It's Adam Shine. That's his thing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not going to catch on.
He also does now. If you watch CBS football, he does the inserts.
Oh, okay.
It's no longer JB.
All right.
So it's Adam Shine. Adam Shine. Hey, everybody, it's Adam Shine. Hey.
All right. Brian Windhorst.
Keeping the conversation moving.
We're going to keep it moving.
That's what he says.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, that's what we're going to do right now, because coming up next, Brian Windhorst is exasperated by discourse around the NBA. Exasperated, John. That's coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
I thought Shakira was amazing. Yes. And do you guys know who's performing with Shakira? Did you guys happen to see Burna Boy?
Yeah, who was that?
That's my boy, Burna Boy. Burna Boy.
Who that was?
Oh, dude, that's Burna Boy. You don't know who Burna Boy is?
I do not know who Burna Boy is.
Come on, man. It's Burna Boy. I had to look it up.
First,
I Googled it. No, I Googled it.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
You know, in sports, you got to have the right team in your corner. Same goes for after an accident. That's why when people ask me who to call, I say it's easy. I tell them to call my guy. I got a guy. Attorney Big Al. Big Al's been helping accident victims across California for more than 15 years. He's an LA native, a huge sports fan. Wait till you hear him go. And he knows that after a crash, things get overwhelming fast. Between dealing with insurance companies trying to rip you off, trying to get your car fixed, trying to find the right doctors if you're hurt, it can be a lot. It can turn your whole world upside down. That's where Big Al and his team will step in for you. So lock this number in your phone. 1-800-HURT-123. 1-800-HURT-123. They'll help guide you through the process, protect your rights, and help you understand what you may be entitled to. And here's the biggest thing. Don't let the insurance company call the plays. Call 1-800-HURT-123 or visit attorneybigalca.com.
Attorney Big Al's attorney Ken Klein, based in Los Angeles.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American-made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic Huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
You know the feeling. That rush when you reach that goal? Make somebody brag a little back home? That's success. And at University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why UMGC offers an accredited skills-based education that helps move your career forward. We'll teach you how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science, plus build your skills in leadership, communication, and critical thinking. Explore more than 100 degrees and certificates in business, cybersecurity, healthcare, and more. With affordable and online programs, you can unlock new opportunities to help you succeed again. At UMGC, success is yours for the taking and the making, and nothing should keep you from it, especially not an application fee. Apply now and we'll waive your application fee. Classes start August 12th. Learn more at umgc.edu. That's umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by SHEB.
$2:31 on a Live Imaging Tuesday, presented by Providence. It's lit, yo.
Yeah.
Providence.org. They remind you to hydrate and moderate. Drinking plenty of water and limiting alcohol can lower your risk for chronic conditions and keep your body performing at its best, which is important.
Yep.
When you're doing like Mace, he said it's a lot 4 times a week. You've got to keep your body in the proper maintain that.
I am known for my stamina. All right. Let me. This is Kyle Shanahan for the first time talking about his car accident. He says that the accident was erroneously assigned blame to a 21-year-old woman for the accident. He says, I hit her. I don't know why it was reported that way. The police report doesn't say that. He gave the full version of events. He says, I was going 20 miles an hour. I was not on my phone, but I dropped my phone, and it was stuck in my seats. It's on my lap, and it slid off, and I went down to look for it, took my eyes off the road for 2 seconds, and as I was coming up, the airbags hit me in the face. They broke my nose. I took my eyes off the road looking for my phone, and my car veered into someone. That is exactly the way that accident went down. John, the phone issue, I see people texting all the time while they're driving. And it's like it only takes like that for something bad to happen.
I wish I could tell you I've never done it, but I have. I try not to. I try and do hands-free.
Yeah.
But you're right. It is. Maybe it's going to take somebody famous suffering a fate worse than Kyle did. I mean, he's lucky to be alive, it sounds like.
Yeah.
He had over 40 stitches to his face. But you're right, man. It only takes a second. And hopefully nobody's going to have to die for the rest of us to learn that. And hopefully we can learn from this that, just be more conscious. And I've done it. I've texted while I've been driving thinking that it can't wait. It probably could.
Probably
we were
can.
talking about
Most things can wait.
We were talking about the 80s earlier. We all survived. We didn't have any cell phones. So, I mean, I think that we're fine. I hope people pay attention to his story. And that's nice of him to come out and say it was my fault.
Yeah, yeah. Especially since it was, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want her to take the fall for it. All right. So, Brian Windhorst says he is exasperated. Exasperated.
Why?
So here's the beginning of this conversation what they were having. It was Charles Barkley saying LeBron could win 2 titles in Philly, and if he does that, then does it raise him in the GOAT conversation? And I cut out the beginning of the clip, which is just Wendy trying with all of his might to keep his from blowing the lid.
Mm-hmm.
But he is, at the end of his rope with this conversation.
All right. Hit it, Brian.
I hate this about the NBA. I hate this. I hate that it's like, let's get our fingers out and let's start counting. 1, 2, nope. 3's no good. 4 is good, not good enough. What about 7? What about 9? What about 16? I hate it. I hate this discourse so much. I hate that we are seeing something so refreshingly unbelievable that LeBron would join the Philadelphia 76ers. None of us saw this coming. Give us this gift of playing potentially like 15 or 18 like amazingly delicious matchups this year. Think of those games with Boston. Think of those games with the Lakers. Think of those games with the Cavs and the Knicks and the Heat and the Warriors. Like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. And it's like, nope. He needs 2, 3, 7, 12, 37. Like, I hate this so much about the NBA that it's about counting championships. I don't want to be a part of it. I want to opt out. I'm done talking about it on this conversation.
So the conversation is interesting. This is a problem, I think, specifically in the NBA more than the NFL, more than Major League Baseball. We know how many rings everybody has got.
Right.
And, John, you always talk about enjoying the journey.
Yeah.
A lot of NBA fans look at it and say, what was the destination, and did you get a ring when you got there?
You're right. And I'm with Windhorst. I wish they wouldn't do it, but I don't think we're ever going to change it. I mean, fans
isn't it unique? It really is. I guess it's quarterbacks in the NFL. We always know how many Super Bowls they've won, and players in the NBA. We don't talk about it necessarily in Major League Baseball. Yeah, but he never. But in the NBA, we do say he's only got 2 or he's only got 3, or in LeBron's case, he's only got 4, and he's got to win 2 more. And Barkley says he should.
I don't know if they're a lock to win it. I think they're going to be really good. And I think they had a great chance to come out of the East. But only one team can win the title, which is why I'm saying you should enjoy the games during the regular season, because chances are your team's not winning it. Only one team is going to win it.
Yeah.
And, odds are that it is going to be one of the teams that was in the Final Four last year. Maybe Philadelphia works their way in there now. But could, the challenge is, could somebody like Denver or the Lakers or Houston step up in the West? And could somebody like Cleveland or Detroit step up in the East? And I think the Knicks are going to be there. I think the Sixers are going to be there. But if you put all your eggs in the basket of title or bust, you're going to be disappointed a lot.
Absolutely. And we've sort of established what we expect for the Lakers. I think you were at maybe 46, and I
Yep.
was at maybe 47.
Yep.
We independently arrived at that conclusion. And how many wins do you think for the Sixers? We played the game for the Lakers. How many games did the Sixers win?
55.
55.
Yep. If everybody stays healthy, 55.
I'm going to be a little lower. I'm going to be at 50.
Okay.
But I think 50 wins sounds right
Remember,
for them.
they play in the East.
I know. The East is tougher than it used to be. At the top, it's
Still not as good as the West.
At the
but yeah.
top, it's obviously the Knicks, but there's some depth now in the Eastern Conference. It's not a gimme anymore, and I think it's going to take some time for them to figure it out. I don't think it's just going to be roll the ball out and everybody fits. I think it's going to take some time to make those pieces work. And as Ramona pointed out earlier, there is so much. There are multiple ball dominant guys there. And interesting today, it came out that they expect LeBron to play point guard. Now, what's Tyrese Maxey doing?
I don't think LeBron will be the point guard. I think Maxey's going to have the ball. I think LeBron will initiate some offense, but I don't think he's going to be bringing it up out of the backcourt. But let's find out. Nick Nurse is a really good coach, so I'm sure he'll come up with something. Jaylen Brown's going to be the one that kind of the guy to watch because he's so talented and so good. I was just going back and forth with some guys in the YouTube chat as to who's going to lead the Sixers in scoring.
Yep.
Last year, Brown averaged 28.7. Maxey averaged 28.3. Brown was fourth in the NBA in scoring. Maxey was fifth. Luka led the league in scoring. By the way, I think Luka's going to lead the league in scoring again this year.
Yeah.
The Lakers are going to need it. But I think both those numbers come down for both Maxey and Brown because there's only one ball. But I think Maxey's going to lead them in scoring. I think. But would I be surprised if it's Brown or LeBron or Embiid? No. I'd be surprised if it's Edgecombe.
Yeah.
But I think Maxey is the guy. I think Maxey's the most underrated player in the league.
Yeah, I mean he's kind of arrived, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's
super quick. Nobody can guard him.
Yep.
Really good player.
All right, coming up next for you, I'm going to give you a choice of games. I've got two written.
Okay.
One is called the over-under game. The other one is my potpourri. Which do you guys want?
I would vote for potpourri. Brian, how about you?
Potpourri.
M?
Pope it up.
Poping it up. Next, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Is Morales still there?
He is.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, this is when we get to talk about sucking on that tap.
Yeah, you guys suck.
How's your water?
It's beautiful, man. I suck on the tap now every morning. I think of you now when I get out of the shower and I do a happy dance.
I love it.
I go, you know what? Maybe me and Johnny I are doing it at the same time.
That's possible. Does Steph salute you when you do this dance, or does she run away in horror?
I mean, listen.
Lisa often runs away in horror when she sees me doing the happy dance and sucking on the tap.
Stephanie goes all in. I don't know if she likes watching me suck on the tap. She'll go in on the dance.
I love it. What are we talking about? A Life Source whole house water system. Chris and I both have them. In Los Angeles, Chris, how would you describe the water in L.A.?
It's full of chlorine and chemicals. Makes you feel disgusting. You feel like a skivosa with that city water.
Exactly. But Life Source cleans and conditions the water for every tap in your home. That's why I suck on the tap. So the water I drink, cook with, shower with, wash with is all healthier every single day. And the best part is no salt, no regular maintenance, no more worrying about what your water's doing to your skin. Life Source has been improving water in California for decades. They've got an incredible reputation. Go look them up online. They've got hundreds and hundreds of great reviews. And here's how you get your own Life Source water system. You call the California factory at 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Chris, are we still the only two people who have a Life Source home water system?
Listen, we keep telling Mace he's got to get one so we can go over to his house and watch Mason Juan suck on the tap.
Exactly. Life Source Water. Taste and feel the difference. 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply. As Chris likes to say, don't be a city water schivoso.
Yeah, don't be a scumbag.
Do it.
Don't do it. Suck
Life
on the
Source.
tap, Jack.
Lifesourcewater.com.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
By the way, that rep's like 4'11", right?
Tops! It's unbelievable. You
I
can
didn't see
barely
it at first.
see him.
We all know Travis loves a good height shaming.
It is unbelievable.
What's tall for you, Trav?
Tall?
Yes. Like what is a number that says okay, you're tall?
I think 6'2" and over is tall.
Most guys fudge the numbers.
I bet you this guy does.
Oh, no, this guy's 4'11".
This guy's probably lying to claim 5'4".
It's like 3 kids inside
There's no
a referee.
chance he's 5'4".
Here's the rule.
Because soccer players are small to begin with.
Whenever you get to 5'9" and below, just subtract 2 with whatever anybody tells you.
It's 3.
If they say 5'5", we're talking a 5'3" situation.
So it's like 3 kids inside a referee's uniform?
Like with the trench coat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
In a contracting business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. Service Titan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first call to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for visionaries ready to stop operating and start automating. Service Titan. AI for the trades.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hey, LA and OC, if you love great food and smart prices, you need to know about Wild Fork Foods. Hosting, grilling, you just want a great dinner? Start at Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork, quality meat and seafood, low prices, largest variety in one store.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
Shohei Ohtani's interpreter was fired today. Ippei Mitsuhara ran up gambling debts to a Southern California bookmaking operation.
The inside story of the biggest scandal in modern baseball.
He was absolutely bananas, the amount of bets he was making. I've never seen anything like it.
From 30 for 30 podcasts, this is The Betrayal of Shohei Ohtani.
Presented by Gusto. Episodes 1 and 2 available now. Listen wherever you get podcasts.
And it is time on Mason and Ireland for the final segment. The final segment of the show, always Game of Games time, presented by the one and only Jacob Emrani. Call Jacob. Call Jacob.com. And yes, that new telephone number, 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789.
Hi, this is Jacob Emrani.
Game of Games made possible by the law offices of Jacob Emrani. Let's do it. Game of Games time on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. We welcome to the show Junior from our internship program and our social media team. Junior, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we got Junior, Ireland, BCM. It is a potpourri. It is about anything I want, which is what potpourris are meant to be. And I think Ireland might have a slight advantage here.
Let's go.
You are going to know some of these answers.
Okay.
Some of these answers, Brian,
If
you may
want
know
me to
some
go,
too.
if you want me to go first, I can. But or maybe you want me to go last.
Go
I
last,
don't know.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, number one. These are kind of tailored. Number one, how many students attend Humboldt State, undergraduate plus graduate? Is it 4,200, 5,200, or 6,200, Junior?
I'll go 52.
52. Ireland.
In honor of James Worthy, 42.
42. BC.
This is recent?
Current.
42.
42. M.
42.
Correct answer, 62. Nobody got it. It's 6,200.
There was like 7,000 when I was there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you pick 6,200?
Well, because I got rid of the football team. And I
Oh,
feel
okay,
like,
got it. You thought they dialed back. All right. Nobody's on the board. Everybody's alive for lucky loser number 2. What percentage of American potatoes are grown in the state of Idaho? Is it A, 23%, B, 33%, or C, 43%? John, you are in Idaho. What is the correct answer?
I should know this. So it's the percentage of the world or in the United States?
Of the United States potatoes, what percentage are grown in Idaho? 23, 33, or 43?
I'll go, in honor of Kareem, 33.
33. BC?
43.
43. M?
23.
23. Junior?
43.
Correct answer. Only Ireland got it. And, of course, he's got an advantage. He's in Idaho. 33% of America's potatoes.
I said in honor of Kareem, 33.
Yeah.
Michael was number 43.
There you go.
I just skipped Michael.
Ireland won. Everybody else, nada. Number 3. Here's where things get interesting.
Okay.
In the film version of To Kill a Mockingbird, who plays Boo Radley? Is it A, Gene Hackman, B, Robert Duvall, or C, Donald Sutherland? BC, what do you think?
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman. M.
Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall. Junior.
Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall, Ireland.
I will go Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall is the correct answer. Yeah, did you know it?
Yeah, I did.
I remembered him being in it.
Yeah.
So Emily got that and Junior got that also?
Yep. I've got Ireland 2, Junior 1, M1, BC, alive for Lucky Loser. Why is Brian always alive for Lucky Loser? Seems like every day. Number 4, what is the capital of Croatia? Is it A, Dubrovnik, B, Zagreb, or C, Split? M, what's the capital of Croatia?
Split.
Split. Junior.
I'll go B.
Zagreb. Ireland.
I think Split as a choice is too weird if it's not the answer. So I'll go Split.
And BC?
A.
Dubrovnik.
Yeah.
The correct answer is Zagreb, which means only Junior got that right.
Junior tied for the lead.
Junior 2, Ireland 2, M1, BC.
Still alive.
Number 5. The late, great Rob Reiner, one of his movies was based on the 30s classic It Happened One Night. Was it A, The Sure Thing, B, North, or C, The Bucket List, Junior? Sure Thing, North, or Bucket List?
The Bucket List.
The Bucket List. Ireland.
Sure Thing.
Sure Thing. BC.
North.
North. M.
Sure Thing.
Sure Thing is the correct answer. Yeah, John, you remember that movie, right?
Yeah, great. John Cusack and Daphne Zuniga.
Exactly. All right, I got Ireland 3, Junior 2, M2.
Now I'm going for it.
Nobody's named Daphne these days.
Yeah, Daphne's really
Except
done
for
on
the
the
girl
spot.
in Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, number 6. The book Old Man and the Sea was written by who? Was it A, Ernest Hemingway, B, Jack London, C, Norman Mailer? Ireland, you go first.
Hemingway.
It says Hemingway. BC.
B.
Jack London. M.
Hemingway.
Hemingway. Junior.
Hemingway.
Hemingway is the correct answer. Yeah, one of my favorite books, Old Man and the Sea.
It's a brief one, too. Not
It
too
is.
bad.
You know who owns the rights to it to make it into a movie?
Is it
Hasn't done it
Steve
yet.
Mason?
No, it's it's Andy Garcia owns the rights to it.
Really?
Yeah, he hasn't
Ask
made the
him
movie
about
yet, but he's getting to be right in the sweet spot of that character.
All right,
so
I got me with 4, Em and Junior with 3, and Brian's still alive for Lucky
Brian's
Loser.
amazing. All right, number 7. What American amusement park has the most roller coasters? Is it A, Six Flags Magic Mountain, B, Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, or C, Kings Island in Cincinnati, Ohio? I believe this is now Brian to go first.
Six Flags.
You say Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Yeah.
Okay. M.
What's the one in Cincinnati called?
Kings Island.
Give me the Cedar Point one. That's
Cedar Point.
In Sandusky.
Sandusky. Okay, Junior?
I'll do Kings Island.
Kings Island and Ireland.
Lisa used to work at Magic Mountain, and they used to, now it could have changed by now, but back then they claimed they had the most, so I'll go Six Flags.
The correct answer is Six Flags. Brian, that pretty much does you in. Yes, Six Flags has got 19 roller coasters. Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, where I used to have a house, is 18 roller coasters.
Oh, so it was close.
And Kings Island has 16. So, yeah, it's right there, but 19 roller coasters. All right, so Ireland, you've got a 2-point lead on everybody, right?
I think so. I have 5, Junior 3, Emily 3. How many are left?
I've got 2 left.
All right, so they have to go opposite of me. BC's out. Now, yesterday, Mace, you were in the exact position I'm in.
And I blew it.
And you clippered it. Let me see if I can keep from clippering it.
How many self-portraits did Vincent van Gogh paint in his career? Self-portraits, John. Was it 10, 25, or 50?
In honor of Gail Goodrich, 25.
25. Junior?
50.
And M?
50.
Guys, I got to tell you, if he'd done 50, that's crazy. He did only 25. So
Ooh.
Ireland,
Well, we
that
couldn't
means,
take it anyway.
I know, you couldn't. He had the right answer. All right, we'll do the last one just for fun. This is actually an interesting question. Which of these bands has never won a Grammy Award? The Who, Led Zeppelin, or Aerosmith? Who has never won a Grammy Award, John?
I will go... Wow, that's hard. I'll go Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. What do you think, Brian?
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. M.
Who?
The Who. And Junior?
Aerosmith.
Correct answer is The Who. Never won a Grammy Award.
That was that is the answer to what was John Ireland's first concert.
Oh, The Who.
Yeah, who is yours?
What a great... mine is Sammy Hagar and Boston.
M?
The band Boston.
Mumford & Sons.
Oh,
that's a good one. Brian?
As a child, NSYNC.
NSYNC.
Junior?
Junior?
JT? Junior?
John Party. He's a country
Who?
singer.
John Party. I don't even know him.
Yeah,
He's
never
good.
All
heard
right.
that one.
There you have it. There's my version of a Pope.
Lisa Ireland has a great first concert.
Who?
Whitney Houston.
Oh, my God. I never saw Whitney Houston live.
Yeah, me
which
either.
is a great regret. I just watched a documentary on Hulu. They've got this series of documentaries about different famous people and stuff you've never seen before. And the Whitney Houston one was great. It was terrific.
So I always listen to the rewatchables on The Ringer. And so the one they're doing this week is Hitch with Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
And it was Bill Simmons and Van Lathan and Mina Kimes.
Nice.
And they were talking about how at the time when they made the movie, they were worried that if they gave Will Smith and they do an in-depth dive on this, that if they gave Will Smith a black girlfriend, that, that movie it's the most successful rom-com of all time. It made $370 million. Wow. That nobody would show up to watch it. And they were afraid that if they gave him a white girlfriend, that people would be as Van Lathan put it, the sisters would be upset.
Right.
So they kind of split the difference, and Eva Mendes played his girlfriend.
Yep.
And it totally worked. And then one of them mentioned that the original kind of interracial relationship that made a ton of money was The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. And nobody even thought twice about that.
It's true.
Isn't that weird? That apparently when they made Hitch in like 2004 or 2005, they were really worried about it, but it had already been done with The Bodyguard in the 90s, and The Bodyguard was a huge hit.
Yeah, they go into a lot of that. I mean, if you go back and listen, that song is the craziest, most amazing recording of a song. I mean,
I Will Always Love You.
I remember the first time I ever heard it, and I just dropped everything. I was in a store, and they played it. I was like, oh, my God. And you knew right away it was
You could argue Whitney Houston top 10 voice of all time.
100, I think top 5 voice of all time.
Really?
Don't you?
Who else? Well, you'd put Sinatra there.
Yeah, Sinatra, The Voice.
I'm trying to think. Would you put Barbra Streisand there?
Yeah, you got to put Streisand there.
How about Adele?
You got to put Adele there. You're on the right track. Whitney.
Yeah, I think Whitney probably makes the cut. Ray Charles, maybe?
Ray Charles, Aretha Franklin.
Aretha's a good that's a good
Marvin
call
Gaye's
by
a good
you.
one. Yeah, Aretha's great, too.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I
John,
think you're right. I think she could be top 5 all time.
The rewatchables this week is the movie Obsession, which is the recent movie So you should watch it on Peacock first, and then you can watch the.
It's out on Peacock
it's
already?
It's streaming for free on Peacock if you have it.
Who's in it, Em?
Nobody.
Nobody. They're all unknowns. Okay. But it's a movie that made like $400 million this year on a $700,000 budget, John. Wow. It was a huge hit. So go watch it, and then you can watch their rewatchables about it that came out.
Yeah.
The main girl.
I want to watch it. Because it's the one movie that I can remember that actually made more money in the second week than it did in the first week at the box office.
John, the main girl, Indy Navarrete.
Is she hot?
Is hot.
All right.
Okay, I'm in.
There you go.
See, I don't need much, people.
No. If she's hot, he's in.
Hey, Mason, Dodgers Mariners tonight.
Yes.
At the stadium. Who's pitching for the Dodgers, you know?
Off the top of my head, no.
I do not know.
I do not know. Anyone? No, I'm not Google.
Maybe we can find it by the time we get to the Super
Last
Crosstalk.
year, the Mariners, of course, were really good. This year, they're like 15 games.
It is
under
Robleski.
500.
Oh, it's Justin Robleski. Thank you very much.
He's having a great year.
Yeah. All right, Junior, thank you very much. Game of Games is presented by the Call Jacob Injury Hotline. Only number LA Trust after an accident is 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. By the way, in the YouTube chat, a lot of people saying Mariah Carey, and she's got a legitimate claim for sure. Yeah. Super Crosstalk coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The personalities you know. This season, considering how the hell it went, not a failure. They missed LeBron for the first 14 games. He had no preseason. They lose Austin for 5 weeks. Then he eventually comes back.
The personalities you know, the teams you love, the station you spend time with every day. LA's mega sports station. ESPN LA 710 and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Introducing our new Chili Crisp Dumplings, a spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed and fiery. Chili Crisp. That's our new Chili Crisp Dumplings. Get them today, only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Los Angeles, your Rams have reloaded, and they're ready to kick off their 2026 campaign. Reigning Defensive Player of the Year Myles Garrett joins reigning MVP Matthew Stafford to lead the Rams into massive matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, Packers, and more. To experience every matchup live and enjoy home playoff ticket access, plus interest-free monthly payment plans and stadium event presale access, visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Get your Rams season tickets today.
Prizes,
Flyaways.
even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Whoa. Greatest voice of all time is
Vin Scully.
Okay, how about
Singing voice?
Although Vin could sing too.
Greatest singing voice of all time. Whitney Houston.
There you go.
That's a good one.
That's what brought it up.
Yeah.
We were talking about the bodyguard. Sinatra is in that conversation.
A lot of people are upset that we did not include Mariah Carey because she can communicate with dolphins.
Right.
What about Celine Dion?
Celine Dion is a total miss by us.
Yeah.
Mace, would you put Mariah Carey ahead of Adele?
No.
Neither would I.
I've seen Mariah Carey live. I was not blown away.
Really?
Granted, it was probably 5 years.
I think
6,
we're
7 years ago.
underrating Aretha Franklin too.
Oh,
I
no
think-
doubt.
Yeah,
I think
no
she'd
doubt.
probably be top
How
3.
far you want to go back on this? Yeah.
You can go back as far as you want.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for the three of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So today was announced that, Mace, you brought this up earlier on the show.
Yes.
That Baker Mayfield is in a contract dispute with Tampa Bay. He's going to play out his option and be a free agent at the end of this year. Would you guys consider him as a replacement for Stafford?
No. I'm a Baker Mayfield fan. I thought that he did a really good job here. I think that was kind of the beginning of his resurrection as an NFL quarterback.
Right.
But when they move on from Stafford, I think they need to move on from, an older
Well,
player.
Ty Simpson would be the home run if he's not ready.
If it were a stopgap for like a season or two, then maybe. But to have him be your guy for the foreseeable future, no, I'd rather.
DeMarco, what do you think?
Probably not. What's going on in Tampa? Vea wants out.
Why? Seriously, why?
It makes no sense. I don't get what they're doing. And, I mean, why would you want out of there if you're Baker Mayfield?
Baker Mayfield.
He doesn't want to. He just wants to be paid.
Go
he wants to get
money.
paid.
He makes
who's going to pay him?
He makes $33
You don't
million.
think Baker Mayfield is a great commodity
Who's
on the
gonna
open
pay him?
market? Why? Obviously, nobody this year except Tampa. He wants to play out his option.
Yeah,
They could still tag him too.
They could tag him.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're not a Baker Mayfield fan?
I am, but he's on the lower end of starters.
See, I said he's a B.
I think he's in the middle.
He's a B+ starter.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting, though, is, okay, so there's probably, DeMarco, you'd know better than me, but there's 32 teams in the NFL. There are probably 20 guys that you could go into a season with as your starting quarterback and feel great about it.
Yeah.
The other 12 are just scrambling. Isn't Baker on the list of 20?
Yeah, I would feel good about having Baker as my starter. It's just, is he going to Pittsburgh? No. Is he going back to Cleveland? Hell no.
Why wouldn't he go to
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh
next year?
And Pittsburgh will pay him?
Well, yeah.
You got to pay somebody to be your quarterback.
I mean, DeMarco, you can't. Here's what I think. Like, look at the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah.
I think they're punting on the season before it even starts. They're going to underpay Jacoby Brissett because they're in a division they know they can't win, and then they'll go out and worry about their quarterback later. But I just think that's terrible for your fans and for your locker room if you go into a season without an established starting quarterback.
I think in Arizona they're used to it.
That's a very good point.
Arizona is just they're a disaster every year. They made the playoffs that one year, and we kicked their ass in the playoffs.
On Monday night.
You know what they are? It's they're like the old mom and pop hardware store in the age of Lowe's and
Home
Depot.
Yeah, I mean, there are people that have been there for 35 years doing the same job. That's just the way it's run. And until they move on from that, I don't think they're going to be more than what they are.
Whenever I see a team and they've decided that they don't care about the quarterback, like look at the Dolphins. They're going to try Malik Willis, but he's unproven. I don't know.
That's interesting.
I'm not. Like New England's got their quarterback now. Pittsburgh has a stopgap. They just have Aaron Rodgers there, but most teams have an established quarterback, and the 5 to 10 teams that don't, I just don't think they can win the Super Bowl.
Probably not. Miami's interesting for Baker Mayfield.
It just feels like you're spinning. And again, I'm a Baker Mayfield fan, but do you get if all of a sudden, just snap your fingers, and Baker Mayfield is on the Miami Dolphins right now, are they that much better? I don't think so.
They're better, though.
They're better. I agree. But instead of being dreadful, they're slightly less dreadful.
That's what I mean. Who's going to pay him big money?
Yeah, and I just don't know. I think that Mayfield is the answer if you have a team that I think is really good everywhere else, and you need to get a little bit better at quarterback. I just don't know if there's a ton of scenarios like that.
I'm going to do an exercise. All right? Off the top of your head, Trav.
Yeah.
Give me the first 5 QBs that you would take.
In the whole league?
Yeah, if you had a draft.
Mahomes, Allen, Stafford, Burrow, that's 4. I need one more.
Yeah.
Take Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay, all good answers. DeMarco, are you the same 5?
Same
all right,
guys.
Mace, are you the same 5?
I'm trying to think if there's anybody that's missed there.
I'm going to make a point. There is.
Caleb Williams.
Oh, Caleb Williams could be in that conversation for sure.
Okay, isn't it weird that Sam Darnold's name doesn't even come up? I mean, he had a monster year 2 years ago in Minnesota. And then last year led his team to the Super Bowl. Yet, for whatever reason...
Go ahead, DeMarco.
I'm not sure if he led them.
but I mean, he played great against the Rams in the championship game.
He did. When Sam Darnold plays with confidence, he's pretty damn good. The problem is, it seems like you can take that right out of him quick. That's why he got
DeMarco,
sent out of Minnesota.
Isn't he something like 28-6 over the last 2 years or something? I mean,
consider where he's been. Seattle is a really good roster. Minnesota was a championship roster. He's been 2 good places. When he doesn't have the supporting cast, he doesn't have that record. when he doesn't have
that
coach.
defense in particular.
Correct.
Yeah.
When he doesn't have good coaching.
Right.
I mean, you have to consider the whole resume. But I'm with you on Sam. If you put Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield in the competition for the starting job, I bet Baker beats him out.
Interesting.
I really do.
Yeah, I just, for whatever reason, nobody considers Darnold to be an elite top 5, even top 10 quarterback. And I
he's
wonder
definitely
what.
not only top 5 quarterback.
Not 5. No way.
He's
No,
in the
well,
Dillon
okay. Well,
category.
let's play it out to 10. Would you rather have Dak Prescott or Sam Darnold?
Dak.
Dak Prescott.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have
Caleb.
Yeah. Well, Caleb, we had at 5,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, but then
Right.
we still got
All right.
Lamar.
What-
So we're at 7.
Okay, we're at 7. What?
Yeah.
The guy in Houston?
Stroud.
Yeah,
You
C.J.
know,
Stroud. Would
push.
you rather have him or Darnold?
Did you see that video
That's
of him?
very close between those two.
It is.
Stroud, I think, has regressed.
What about
a
Trevor
little bit.
Lawrence?
I'd rather have Trevor Lawrence.
I'd rather have Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, what about Drake May?
May.
Wow.
How
What about Jalen Hurts?
Hurts?
Yeah, see that? Darnold's already kicked out of the top 10.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert.
Herbert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's weird.
It is weird.
What's the weird part?
I
that,
think
that he's 28-6 or whatever he is over the last 2 years.
is there
and
not a?
we're putting all these other guys
he
that
not
didn't even make the
similar
playoffs ahead of him.
to Brock Purdy?
Say that again.
Is he not similar to Brock Purdy? Like, are those
No,
guys?
I
not,
would take Darnold over Purdy.
Out of respect to Purdy,
Yeah,
Purdy's pretty damn good.
right.
But
But
DeMarco,
don't-
would you take Purdy over Darnold or over Darnold?
I think it's close. I may go with Darnold because he's got more experience, but Brock Purdy, I think, is going to wind up being better than him. A lot better. I think he's better than what people give him credit for.
Okay, what about Sam Darnold or Jared Goff?
Goff.
Miles.
Yeah, all of us.
See, yeah,
It's
I mean,
weird.
He's a guy who's really solid at quarterback.
He
is
you
a
know-
B+ quarterback on an A+ team.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that if you have him, you can live with it, but you'd like to do a little better.
Yeah.
I think that if
I
he's
would
my
never
guy,
be out of the
yeah.
quarterback market in the draft.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I'd always be
exactly.
looking.
I'd always be looking to get a little better, but if this is what I got to play with,
There you
we're
go.
okay.
Well, he handles pressure really well.
Tick, tick,
Miles
tick, tick,
Garrett
tick.
coming at him. Can you imagine how rattled Sam is going to be?
Hey, DeMarco, did you see that Vita Vea wants to be traded, and one of the teams he would consider is the Rams?
Before you ask, hell yeah.
Right. So if they get him, it would arguably be one of the great defensive lines of this century.
Oh, yeah.
If you had Aaron Donald, Vita Vea, Myles Garrett, and then any of those other guys.
You couldn't possibly fit it. There's no
Yeah.
way.
There's no.
Well, at some point, doesn't the salary cap become an
Yeah, so
issue?
you couldn't fit all of them in.
Yeah.
His preferred destinations are Niners, Chargers, Rams, Raiders.
He wants to be in the West.
Yeah, he wants to come
Yeah, he
here
wants
where
to
it's
come
warm.
out west.
Notice
And
Arizona's
insanely
not on
hot.
that list.
Yeah. But like I said, if you get him and instead of Donald, AD, it's not like you wouldn't miss AD. You just miss him a little less because Vita Vea is a monster.
Yeah, but I think what they're getting Darnold or Aaron Donald.
We'll
don't you
see.
think? You're
Sure
still
feels
not
like it.
We'll
convinced?
see. Yeah.
Sure feels like it.
DeMarco is the you put a chill on the conversation
Well,
with
he's
Aaron
a
Donald.
realist.
You're just
He's the
being
only-
realistic.
He's the only one of us that actually played that position.
I mean, in my head, he's already lining up.
Can I throw it at you this way?
Please.
You have all the money in the world
Okay.
that you can ever want.
Right.
And you're young.
Mhm.
And your kids are young. You can go be young with them. Would you give all that up to come back and play football?
Well, you're a better person to ask that question is you.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why I'm on the fence. I keep saying it's 50-50. I get why he wants to compete. You can't play football anywhere else but a football field. You miss that. That's a part of who you
right.
are.
Every professional athlete I've ever talked to, including you and Michael, have told me it's impossible to replace the high you get from playing at that level.
Correct.
There is no replacement for it. And so if you have an opportunity to go back to that, why wouldn't you?
Because it's just about you, and it may be about you and your family now. You know, what does it benefit him to come back? And if the Rams win their second Super Bowl, he's already the greatest player ever.
Mm-hmm.
What benefited?
Well,
because it's an irreplaceable feeling. You can't get it anywhere else.
Right. He gets to do the thing that he was put on this earth to do one last time, or maybe more than one last time. And if he decides not to do it, I understand all the reasons why not to do it. But I understand the reason to go do it, which is I still
DeMarco,
can, and why wouldn't I?
I guess I would compare it to like a really great actor. Denzel, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Meryl Streep,
Now you're talking.
none of them need to do any more movies. Their legacies and their income are
Right.
set in stone. So why do they keep doing them?
They love it.
And
It's
they're not getting their
it's-
heads beat in.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true, Mace. That's a good point. But it's the point I'm trying to make is the feeling you get from that is you can't get it anywhere else.
That's the other thing, and this is where I'm on your side. I'm not saying he shouldn't come back. I'm just telling you the reasons why it's so hard for him to make
you would
that
know
choice.
better than us. So
If you are a retired actor, I'm not doing movies. The hell with Hollywood. I'm living in Wyoming. And then Martin Scorsese and somebody and
Christopher Nolan
they
calls
come
you,
up with
yeah.
this movie idea and they have everybody in it. That might entice you to come back. You saw what Myles Garrett looked like on that field.
Indeed, I did.
Dude, put them two together. Oh my God, that would bring me back in a hurry if I'm Aaron Donald. That side of me.
By the way, if you're listening, come back tomorrow because you will hear from Myles Garrett on the Mason and Ireland show tomorrow at noon. We're at Rams training camp. What do you guys got coming up?
We're going to talk more about training camp from yesterday.
Excellent,
It was a great day.
Yeah, you talked to Stafford.
My first time. Oh, Matthew Stafford. First time I ever got to talk to him. I was able to keep that out of my voice. I think
nice.
it was a great day.
Awesome.
I loved
Travis
it.
is going to say something nice about Tucker today. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
okay.
See?
you're going to have to write it for me.
Yeah.
because it's not coming out of
He's
this
going
brain.
to say one thing
Yeah.
that's
One
nice.
thing.
One thing that's nice about him.
Okay, stay tuned for that. Ireland, I'll see you Thursday tomorrow.
Yes,
it's
sir.
me and Andy at Rams training camp. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN.